Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shayley, and together we are so thrilled because we have got a product back in stock that we haven't had in stock for a full show since June.
And it sold out when we had it in June. We haven't got as much stock as we had when we had it in June, but we've got it back at that same fabulous price that you see on your screen right there. This is the LegMaster from Fiona Summers. We worked with it for a number of years. We've seen amazing reviews for it, haven't we?
It is incredible that in just 60 seconds you can work all of those legs, the thighs, the inner thigh. Perhaps it's the leg, that gap you want, that thigh gap to get into those slender jeans. Perhaps you're fed up of your legs rubbing together. Perhaps actually you do really struggle with your pelvic floor, and we'll go into more detail with that. But this is an amazing way to do pelvic floor exercises. Perhaps your doctor said you need to, but actually what you don't know is how to do them. And when you've tried to do them, they're all on the floor and you can't get down, you can't get back up. This is working all of the inner thigh, the outer thigh, it's working the calves. It's lifting and toning those buttocks. It is phenomenal.
And that's exactly what we want with our legs, our bottom, the inner thigh. You can see all those muscles being activated with the LegMaster. Now it should be £89. It's down to £68, but it's while stocks last. You can use PayPal Pay in 3 at £24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. The item number you need is on the screen, 366263. This is a machine that people absolutely love, isn't it?
Well, we've all got 60 seconds, haven't we, in our day? We're all time poor. We all want easy exercise, and honestly, 60 seconds while the kettle's boiling, you can do your exercise on this before you've even managed to brush your teeth. You know, you spend 2 minutes brushing your teeth. So I think this is why it has been so successful for so many people. We've seen people, you know, completely change, and actually it's that domino effect. They start to see, actually, my legs do feel more toned.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll eat a little bit healthier, and perhaps I'll walk a little bit further.
And it's doing so much for you. It's strengthening a core. It's lifting that pelvic floor that Hayley was talking about. It's shaping your legs, toning your glutes. There's so many benefits.
And that core is all about your balance. Perhaps your balance isn't quite so good as it used to be. Having a strong core that virtually holds you up. Now, you can use this seated as well. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I'll manage to get on it straight away. My mum uses it. She sat on the sofa. I know Fiona's dad is exactly the same, and just uses it because you won't believe the difference it'll make. The action, which is an unusual action actually, I don't think any other sort of form of exercise works.
Gets that action,
the muscles this does.
Lifting everything.
And you feel it lifting everything.
You do. In that 60 seconds, you start to feel the benefits that you're going to get when it comes to LegMaster. Like we said, last time we had it in stock, sold out in the live show. We've only done one live show, and it was back in June. You love Fiona Summers fitness equipment.
5 months, yeah, 5 months ago was the last time we managed to do a whole full show that we actually had stock available. It's so popular worldwide, and it's so simple to fit into your home and fit into your everyday, because you all have 60 seconds. And stay with us to discover how much you can do in just those 60 seconds.
So easy to use, so easy to adjust, and a great price. So don't go anywhere. Fiona's coming up in a moment.
Merry Christmas!
Hello and welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, but we're not alone. We have the amazing Fiona Summers with us. We haven't had you here for ages.
I know, it's great to be back.
And we haven't had this for, oh my word, since June.
Since June when it sold out. Sorry, it's taken a long time to get it back.
We've been waiting, but we've got it back in stock. There's 2 different colour options. There's the blue and there's the purple. Exactly the same machine. We're talking LegMaster. It does so much for you, doesn't it?
I know, and it was invented for me, the first invention by my husband about 3 decades ago, because I'm lazy. I'm going to say it, Queen of Lazy. He was invented things for men and big bodybuilding, and I said, forget all about it. I have a crisis. I have 5 children. My pelvic floor is not even on the floor, it's on the basement. I have no time. I have no energy. I said, I want something that's going to do some really, really important things for me, strengthening, toning, helping with just making me feel better, lose a few pounds, help with the
stronger pelvic floor as well. It's the girls and the guys, because I think a lot of guys don't think they haven't got a pelvic floor.
Oh, they do.
And they have.
They do. Yeah, basically the pelvic floor are the 4 muscles that support all of our bladders. And as they weaken, unless you do actually strengthen them, you know, we have those, what I call oops moments.
It's that sneeze, isn't it? I think for the
Or the cough,
ladies.
or the laugh.
Yeah, don't make me laugh. And there's nothing worse, nothing more embarrassing. But we do need to work, and the NHS are passionate. If you work that pelvic floor, it can make such a difference. But pelvic floor exercises, normally quite tricky on the floor.
Well, I just, had a baby, didn't do the pelvic floor. And I think, there's always those great intentions. And so I said to him, invent something that I could do. But you know what? I want immediate results. I want fast results. I want huge results. And he came back with the LegMaster. And actually, I remember the first time I used it, I did 9. I was like, oh my gosh,
Lots of people
this
say
is
the same,
ridiculous. I did 9, but then the next day I did 10. I mean, have a look at the muscles. It does activate, tone, strengthen. It is the inner thighs, it's the buttocks, it's over 200 leg muscles. So it is great for us women, pelvic floors, abdomen, different change of shape as we have children, but also for mobility, stability. I'm 60 this year, and I am using it for different reasons. My father, who's 91, is using it for different reasons. It really is ageless, it's timeless, it's for all abilities. Start with 1, but the maximum, and this is the other thing I said to my husband, I only want to do a minute a day. And he's like, Fiona, I mean, we don't go for a walk for a minute a day, we don't swim for, what can you achieve in a minute?
Nothing. Can't even brush your teeth in a minute. Not officially, it has to be 2 minutes for your teeth.
Yeah.
Exactly. Actually, that's one place I do have this, is actually in the bathroom.
Yeah,
because, whilst I'm doing my teeth, I'm big on multitasking.
While the kettle's boiling, I mean, it is just a minute, and you will be blown away when you feel the muscles. It's that inner thigh for me. I've always had bigger legs, and to get that thigh gap, to actually not have that leg rub.
Very
fantastic.
Difficult.
It's that
but
lift.
then it's this muscle as well, because not a lot works that muscle.
No, there's that machine at the gym where you kind of feel like you're at the
not the most
gynecologist. It's like, here I am.
And it's always at the top of the stairs.
Oh, yeah,
Our
yeah.
gym.
It's like,
hello.
Don't mind me. But even that's not as efficient as this, because the secret is in this little curve. It's like a little patented 9-degree curve that you're lifting your whole body weight up.
And that's the magic, isn't it? It's actually that lift, and once you
Very
get on
subtle.
it,
It looks like I'm just wafting my legs. No. As soon as you draw it up, you're like, ooh, okay, yeah, I feel
You
the
feel
inner
it, yeah.
And actually you feel that pelvic floor muscle that maybe some of you watching didn't strengthen. So it kind of does it for you. It draws everything up. I think as we get older, everything kind of hangs a bit further south. So to draw it back up again.
That's what we want, isn't it?
And without you thinking about it, and without you thinking, where is my pelvic floor? Am I working my pelvic floor?
It just does it for you.
Yeah.
That's all about that 9-degree angle that Fiona talked about. The other great thing I love about it, there's no building.
Oh, no.
There's no putting this together.
No assembly.
It's ready to go, isn't it?
If anything arrives in my house with assembly,
Goes back.
There's nothing worse.
We want to take the effort out of exercising. We want immediate results. We want great results. We want no effort into assembly. And you can use it sitting down. I can literally be sitting down and I can use it.
Brilliant.
I could use it whilst I'm on a Teams call. The handlebar does come off. It
Yes, so you
lowers
could
up
put
and
it
down.
under a table.
Yeah, I could just be sitting, whilst I'm working or on a Teams call. And again, it is legs, strengthening, toning. So a great place for a lot of people to start. My father uses it sitting down and then start, maybe just doing 1 or 2.
And that makes it quite ageless, doesn't it? For my mum, she's 87, and again, so easy just to be seated. But you can use this all around the home. Like Fiona says, she's got hers in the bathroom while she brushes her teeth. She's working those legs, those thighs, those calves, strengthening, toning, lifting, working that pelvic floor. You saw under the desk as well, so you could be working from home, but actually you're still moving. We do a lot of sitting. We need to move more, don't we?
Well, this is one of my new things, is especially as I've got older, is we do a lot of sitting. So what I like to say to people is, come on, interrupt your sitting.
Yes.
Even if it's just for a couple of minutes a day, because, for some people, just getting off the sofa or getting into a car or upstairs becomes a challenge. And especially at this time of the year, it's suddenly got darker and it's not that warm anymore.
We're not going out as much, are we?
Exactly. And I think, maybe some of us didn't do our steps during the lovely warm summer that we've had, but we're less likely to do our steps. and keep our mobility as these darker nights are drawing in. So for me, the perfect way to keep ourselves moving is in the home. And for me, it's like, can I get all those benefits in 1 minute? You know, I mean,
It's only you that could have asked for that.
a lot of things you have to do for an hour. Like you can't swim for a minute.
No,
you
can't go jogging for a minute.
No, but you can just do for a minute, and that's about all I have time for and all I want to do. But look at these, whether it's toning your buttocks, whether it's toning your legs, whether it is that strength or mobility that, might be stopping you do festival things with your families. It's releasing endorphins, happy dolphins.
Happy dolphins.
We have to call the happy dolphins, because when you do exercise, you feel better.
Yeah.
You feel better. And I want to feel better in a minute.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't want to go to a gym, pay for a gym membership, have to wear the outfit and feel better after an hour and a half and however many pounds it is a month.
And however long
Actually,
it takes to get there
exactly.
and get back.
I want to be in my own home and feel really great after a minute.
I am a gym member, haven't been again for about a month. Haven't been once.
Gym donation.
Yeah, time poor, just haven't got the time. But I have got time. We have got this in the house, and that's it. Honestly, every day, and sometimes I'll do it in the morning and in the evening, so I get 2 minutes in. And honestly, the difference it makes to strengthening, toning, and working that pelvic floor, so important to absolutely everybody. And if you are at home thinking, I wonder, please get this home. There's so many 5-star reviews. You're seeing all the muscles it's actually working without even you thinking about it. You don't have to go out the door. Like Fiona was saying, no posh gym outfit. You don't have to worry how you look. You've not brushed your teeth. Your hair can be everywhere. You can have your pajamas on as long as you've got some sensible shoes on. And again, you can start seated as well. So to me, it just seems ageless. But remember, we haven't had stock of this because it is so popular since June. And stock is absolutely flying.
Wow.
10%.
In 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes has sold out and gone. We have got the option at the minute of the blue and the purple. I don't think we'll have that for very long. The blue is particularly busy, so I think we'll be the first one to go. It doesn't matter what colour you get, just make sure you get yours into your basket and check your baskets through, because this honestly can be something 60 seconds, a minute. Have you got a minute? Would you like to change the strength in your legs? Would you like to help that pelvic floor that lets you down when you sneeze, when you cough, don't make me laugh. And there's nothing worse as you get older. And that pelvic floor isn't just in ladies. I think we tend to struggle more, especially if you've had children. But the pelvic floor is in those men as well. Perhaps you have, I don't like to say it, but perhaps you tend to keep on dribbling. Perhaps you do really struggle after you've been to the toilet. You don't seem to be able to stop. This is working that pelvic floor that can make and can help to make such a difference.
And we've got a picture that shows that, haven't we? Shows you the difference that it makes. And can you explain this to everyone at home? Massively busy. If you want to get this, get it before 1 o'clock. I think it could go by 1 o'clock. What are we seeing here, Fiona?
Well, this is a thermology test. So this actually tracks where the body is warming up and heating during exercise. And in this occasion, it is actually 60 seconds on the LegMaster. And the left-hand side is a static body. The little black cross is the handlebar.
The bar,
on the right-hand side is within 60 seconds of using the LegMaster. It's where the blood's flowing, where the body's warming up. And obviously, when the muscles are used, they're starting to tone and activate. And as you can clearly see, it is the inner thigh, it's the lower abdomen, and obviously the all-important pelvic floor area. So efficient in a very different way. If you think about it, everything we do in life generally is forward movement. You're walking, you're cycling, you're swimming. This is lateral. And again, the secret it is in that 9% curve that you very subtly are lifting your whole body weight up, but it's activating, it's toning and strengthening huge amounts of muscle, over 200 leg muscles, lifting everything further north to where it was years ago.
Yes,
the interesting
please.
thing is, when this was first created for me by my husband, I was a lot younger. It was nearly 25 years ago. So actually how I looked, how I felt, was kind of part of the, I want to feel more energized, which obviously exercise does. But as I've got older, and I am 60 this year, there's a big emphasis on strength training, resistance training for muscle mass, and bone density.
We've seen a lot of that, haven't we, recently?
And this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
A lot of
Using
big
your
celebrities talking about strengthening.
well, it's just as you get older, you have to do something. And again, I put my hand up for the request for 1 minute. I want to do 1 minute to get lots of benefits, because why do any more? If I can get all the benefits of feeling more energized, of, getting those endorphins, just if I can actually get that in a minute, why would I do an hour? Why would I take out a gym membership? Why would I even leave the house? Because I don't need to. And we've actually sold 5 million of these.
Worldwide.
I don't
Yeah.
like to brag, but actually, why? Because it works.
Because it
And
works.
you go on any of our websites worldwide, because we do sell it in a lot of countries, because I fly, literally, I've done like, I think 1.6 million air miles in the last 15 years, because I want to help people. But you look at all the reviews and it's 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. It ticks what's on the box. It works immediately.
We must get my iPad because we have over the years had some amazing
really
sort of
good
emails in, how it's changed. You have a friend that it completely changed her life.
Oh, yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah, no, she started, because she was somebody like, you know, many people that didn't know where to start. And there's a lot of people maybe watching now, they're just like, nah, it's too late. I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do. Actually, there is. Everybody can do this. You can use it sitting down. You can use it standing up. And she actually used it. She just said, look, I don't know what to do. She got a LegMaster. She actually used it in her pajamas.
Yeah, that's
Before
great.
she even got out of bed. She was too embarrassed to go to a gym. And she actually lost 23 kilograms over a period of a year and a half. And she says, you know what, Fiona, it started with a LegMaster because she felt better for doing something.
That domino effect.
The domino
isn't it,
effect.
that Hayley
Then
talks
went for a
about?
walk. She then had one less
It's amazing,
biscuit.
isn't it?
But it was the perfect place for her
That
to
start
start.
point.
It's
yeah.
finding that right thing.
Yes.
And if you failed at so many things, that's when you do fail and you don't do anything else. But when you find that right product, that's only going to take a minute out of your day. Everything else takes so long, doesn't it? If you're going to go to the gym, you have to go for an hour, but then you have to get there and get back. And a gym can be so intimidating. If you go out walking, you can't walk for a minute. You won't have even got to the bottom of the drive, and you won't have definitely worked any muscles. You can't go jogging for a minute. You can't go running for a minute. But this is a minute that works all of those muscles in the legs. It's lifting and toning, but working that pelvic floor, it's lifting that buttocks. As we age, sadly, everything seems to drop, and that's your pelvic floor plus all those muscles in your legs, that, you know, the skin on the legs. We all look and think, oh, I just wish I could find something. This is that something. And because it is a minute a day, I think that's why it is so successful. I think that's why, stock-wise, a quarter of the entire stock already sold out and gone. We are thundering towards, well, it's going to sell out. And the problem is, with our stock, it's not yours until you check your basket out. So sadly, we will very, very quickly get into a situation where there'll be more people ordering than stock is available. Haven't had this since June, not because we didn't want it. It sold out in June. We haven't had it because we just physically can't get the stock. Fiona works worldwide. So when we have stock and Fiona's in the country, we drag her in. But getting those two things together is virtually impossible. So often there's not stock, and so often Fiona isn't here as well. So please do check your baskets out. This could be that first step to that new you. And that's what it's all about. It's finding that right thing.
And when you see those muscles activate, the variety of muscles, it's not just about the pelvic floor. That's a massive bonus, obviously. But when we see all these muscles activating, Fiona, what a difference it can make to legs.
Definitely, and I think that's why there are so many happy 5 million people in the world, because, you know, people have used the LegMaster for different reasons, whether it's mobility and stability, maybe it's for balance, maybe it is that pelvic floor. Maybe people have said, I want to cough, sneeze and last without having the oops moments. Maybe it is just to feel more energized. Maybe it is just to, I mean, there's a long list, and whatever it is you want on that list, you get it all anyhow. And you literally can just start with 2 or 3 repetitions, because the great thing is you will feel it immediately. As soon as you draw the legs.
That's what I was
you'll go,
amazed by.
Yeah.
You say 60 seconds, but if you're
that's
new
maximum.
to it,
That is absolute. People say, could I do more? Well, I mean, you can if you want, but to be honest, it will do its magic within 1 or 2 seconds, and maybe add an extra 1 on each day, but the maximum you really need to do is a minute. I actually do 100 repetitions, which I have to say, being queen of lazy, takes me 44 seconds, because I figure 100's a nice, 100 sounds like a minute, but it's not a minute, so that's it, that's as many as
And we're seeing, I love the fact you can do it seated, you can take the handlebar off, can't you have it under a desk?
Yes, because again, I've for so many years, I've always said to people, get off the sofa, we are all sitting, the sofa is killing you, but now I say, actually, you can stay on the sofa, permission to stay on the sofa, but let's get you moving. Let's interrupt your sitting and get you moving, so you're always going to be able to move.
And now is the time to do it. Get it in your basket right now whilst we've got it in stock. 366263 is the item number. I'm going to check on the colourways because I think the blue, well, it could be all allocated already. Blue or purple, it's exactly the same. Fully adjustable as well, isn't it?
Definitely, no assembly, fully adjustable. Just take the handlebar off so you can pop it under the sofa. We can put it under the sofa.
So for storage, it can just store it away. By the way, blue option, it is all in baskets, so more people will be ordering than stock's available. Check your baskets through if you want the blue. If you don't get the blue, jump onto that purple straight away. Because we've lost, oh my goodness,
a third of the entire stock across both colourways. It's not, well, it's just, oh my word. Now we've got to tell them about the stepper quickly, Fiona.
About the stock. I was planning on having some more, but we
got as much as we could.
One of our containers went in the wrong direction. But yeah, let's talk about stepper. Now, the stepper came about because a lot of the people who had the LegMaster said, look, I love the LegMaster, I love the lateral movement, but you know what? I'm not getting my steps in. I'm just not doing them. Could you create something that I could use with the LegMaster? Because I love the idea of a handlebar for stability. And could you just create something for the customer? And that's what we did. So we literally have created a stepper which goes over the LegMaster. You can use it without it. You can use it sitting down, but it's a perfect way to get your steps in. So pop it over the LegMaster, and to be honest, it will go over every LegMaster, whether you've just bought this LegMaster
previously,
or if you have one of the 5 million other in the world. And it is just a very simple, comes fully assembled, lovely purple, and all you do is pop it over, because what we want is people to feel safe.
Right.
So holding onto the handlebar, all you do, you're going to put one foot on it, the other foot. Now again, you could start maybe with one leg. Not being funny, some people have said to me, I love the stepper because I hurt one side of my leg. And there was, I mean, you can't go for a walk with one leg.
No, you
can't go for a swim with one leg. And you can literally, there is a little bit of resistance. If you have a look under here, there's a little resistance spring. You can actually do it very slowly. You could do it actually really fast. So if you're actually wanting cardiovascular, which I will start getting out of breath soon if I keep going at this pace, or you can just do some simple steps. So the most important thing is to get the steps in. And then we have 360-degree fitness, because you've got lateral movement, which is very different and unique, but you're able to do your steps in the comfort of your own home.
And only today on the radio we were hearing what a difference getting those steps into your everyday is for your health. So many health benefits. Do look up on the internet, because honestly, getting this alongside your actual LegMaster, but we will warn you, we haven't got as many as these as we have our LegMasters. So do, if you want it, pop it in your basket, and of course you can split that cost with PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal Pay in 3. If you want to add in this fabulous bit of kit, you'll see it all on the website. We've got a full range of fitness equipment from Fiona. We've got a collagen supplement available on there as well for you. But if you want to add that stepper in, that's really busy as well. 10% of the stock in baskets already there. So if you want to add in a stepper, please do. Remember, we're going to go back to your main item, your LegMaster, but already everything is in baskets.
Have I just heard right?
Yes. So you've got to check out.
I suppose we better tell you completely. The fact is, every bit of stock that we've got, is this right? Every bit of stock that we've got is in baskets. You desperately need to check your baskets. Actually, right now, there's 100 more people ordering than stock is available.
You've been waiting,
yeah. I bet you saw this in June. I bet you missed out in June, and now you're seeing it's back in stock, but not for long. Do check your baskets through. This is your first step to a stronger, healthier you, and working that pelvic floor as well as all of those leg muscles. But what you must do is check your basket out. Massively busy, and if we can't have it again for 5 months, because we haven't had it since June to do a whole show. So we don't know when stock will be back in. We will always try and get it back as soon as we can. But please grab this. Can you imagine feeling stronger for Christmas? Just a minute a day, that's all you need to do. But do please check those baskets out. And Fiona, so many benefits with this, so many muscles. That pelvic floor, it is the girls and the guys that have got a pelvic floor.
Definitely, the pelvic floor basically is 4 muscles that support all of our bladders, whether we're male or female. And as we get older, unless we strengthen it, and big clap to you if you do your pelvic floor exercises, because I certainly didn't. So, you know, the most important
It's
thing
hard
is...
though, isn't it? It's flaws on the exercise for your pelvic
actually,
floor.
when you do it,
And then you
think,
don't actually know if you are working
The right
you sort of
area.
lift your bottom.
and then
but
I
is
kind of
that-
get distracted, and then I forget, and then I'm onto something. No, this is good because it's
60 seconds.
just does it.
And
for
without thinking,
No,
that
exactly.
pull-up,
me. I know.
it lifts that pelvic
Yes.
floor, as well as working all the leg muscles and every bit of your leg muscles. So it's
Yes.
like lots of different pieces
Over
of gym
200,
equipment.
yeah, over 200 leg muscles. But it's also slimming and toning. It's bone density helping. It's releasing endorphins, boosting energy. I think that's the other thing is a lot of people are, you know, they're just like, I'm just too tired. I'm
Yes.
too tired to exercise. And what happens when you do any movement, and it could be going to the gym, it could be doing a body pump class, or it makes you more energized. If you think about it, we're here, it's in the middle of the night. I'm still on California time zone, which is, I can't even remember what hour I'm supposed to be in. But the fact that now, and I was really cold when I came in the studio, now I feel warm,
Yeah.
I feel energized. And actually, I feel really good that I'm moving.
Great to
This
warm
time of
up
year.
first thing in the morning. If you get up
Yeah.
and then you feel cold, honestly, getting that movement,
Get
in place,
everything
getting the
moving, yeah.
circulation going, phenomenal. But honestly, just a minute a day, that is all it is. And working all those different areas without you even thinking, girls and guys, and of course one for the whole family.
Definitely. I mean, my father used it, he's 91. My girls use it. And we all use it for a different reason. I mean, my father used it, he's 91. He just wants to try and stay as mobile as
just
he
keep a
can.
bit of movement.
I'm just using it because that pelvic floor was in the basement. It wasn't even on the floor. And I'm just like, I'm lazy. I want to get a lot of results so that I can still fly around the world in a minute. And my daughters are like, well, they do running and they do cycling and they want nice, slim, trim legs
Yeah.
for their whatever jeans fashion it is. So it is for the whole family, you know. Really
And it is energizing. I mean, I think some people think if they exercise, they'll be more tired, but it's completely the opposite. You'll get all the things you want to do in that day, you'll get done. Whereas if I don't exercise first thing, I'm slow, I'm sluggish. But if I do something first thing, and you'll be exactly the same, all of a sudden you've got this buzz, your head seems to be clear, and you're ready to
And
face
it's
the day.
60 seconds. Who
Yes.
can't achieve that? That's the most you're going to do at 60 seconds. Now, if you want to get hold of this, you can still add it to your basket. So many more of you tried to order already than we have stock remaining. 366263 is the item number. Should be £89. It's down to £68. That's £24.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you want to use PayPal, pay in 3 if you're paying online. Shopontv.co.uk. 2/3 of the stock already sold out and gone. Not in baskets, we're way over allocated in the shopping baskets. 2/3 already sold out. If you want to add in that stepper, you'll find it there on the website. Benefit-wise, there are so many benefits. We've talked about lifting pelvic floor, strengthening your core, shaping your legs, toning your glutes. Such huge benefits. 366263 is your item
And
number.
that core is so important.
In
So
so
obviously
many
it's doing
things.
so much for the legs, so much for the pelvic floor. But that core is our balance, isn't it? That's virtually, this area is virtually what holds us up. If we trip, it's that strength that pulls us
That
back
brings you
up.
back.
I actually think you use your core for everything, standing up, sitting down. And one of my big things that I message to people around the world now is, as I've got older, I'm 60 this year, is I really now believe that aging is a privilege.
Yeah.
But we do have to age strong, you know, because if not, we become a prisoner of lack of mobility and we start losing the finer details in life. And, you know, now it's November, we have Christmas, and how many people are thinking, well, maybe I won't spend time with the family because I can't take that journey. I'm concerned
That's
about
so
having,
true, yeah.
you know, or maybe it's just, well, they will go for that Christmas walk and maybe I could go for a walk, but I might not be able to get back again. You know, there are so many reasons why maybe some of us are just thinking, no, I just can't do
I know
that
you've had
this year."
emails over the past to people that wouldn't travel on planes and things
Yeah.
because they just knew if they needed the
Yeah.
toilet and there was a queue for
And
the
you
loo,
stop doing
what do they do?
things.
Yeah.
And they
And
stopped
it's
them
really
living.
sad. And again, that's why I do fly around the world. I do Australia, Philadelphia, lots of places, because I just want to try and say, look, come on, don't think it's too late. Don't think there's nothing you can do. This really could help you. I mean, doing a class could help you, doing yoga, Pilates. There's some amazing things out there. But maybe that's not for you. Maybe you just want to do something in the comfort of your own home. And again, it's getting darker, it's getting colder. Maybe even when it was beautiful and sunny, you didn't do anything. And as you get older, the less you do, the less you're able to do.
Yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it, don't you,
Exactly.
sadly? It's like that gate. If you stop opening the gate, it all gets stuck and you're trying to push it and all the hinges have dried up. You need to get those muscles, get the juice in your joints, get everything working. But for that pelvic floor, if you do have those whoops moments, when you do sneeze or, you know, when you need to go now. Working that pelvic floor, strengthening that pelvic floor is so, so important. But lifting the buttocks, toning those thighs, perhaps it's the inner thigh, perhaps it's the strength in your legs, perhaps it's your balance, you're working the core, all of that in 60 seconds. But only if you're quick enough now, because stock-wise...
Most definitely.
Oh, my
If you want to get hold of this, you've got to confirm your order right now. You can still add it to your basket, but we are now limited stock, not even half an hour into the show. So please, if you've got it in a basket, you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check out.
Very low double figures left and so many more people trying to order that amount of stock that is left. Please check your baskets through. Oh my word.
Hundreds
oh my word. Shall I be honest? There's 300 of you trying to buy the last 40 that we've got. You desperately need to check that basket out because you are sadly going to miss out. And this could be that life-changing moment. Sometimes you just have to find that right thing. And for so many people, I've been trying to find an email that we got sent in and I can't find it. It was absolutely amazing. I will find it, but I think this will have been sold out by the time we actually tell you about it. Because honestly, it was one of those emails where you just think, oh my goodness, this changed their life. And it's just 60 seconds in your day, but you must check your baskets out.
You can still jump the queue. You can still add it to your basket if you so wish. If it's sat in a basket, someone can come along and take it out. So if you want to get it, as Hayley said, confirm your order, check it out. 366263. We can't say it quick enough.
16 left.
We're approaching single
sadly,
figures, that means.
Another 16 people could order it right now and check out. So even the people that have got it in baskets might miss out. There's 10 left. You need to check your baskets through. Honestly, I think this will be one of the best things that you buy. There's 7 left.
You've got to add it in right now if you want to get it. If you've got it in a basket, you want to confirm your order and check those baskets out. Remember, you will find everything that we've got on the show on the website, shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phone, but we're really busy on the phones. But the website, you will find the full range of Fiona's equipment. And we've got loads to show you during our 3-hour show. We're live through till 3 a.m. Scroll down, you'll see everything we've got. Well, you won't see everything that we've got.
In my ear, I thought we'd lost the website. They were like, oh, it's gone, but no, they're on about the stock.
Yes, LegMaster's gone. It's sold out already.
Well done. Well done. Half an hour. Absolutely phenomenal. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Well done if you got the LegMaster. Scroll down and you will find all the products that we've got available because we've got other items from Fiona as well. But please, whatever you do, please check your baskets through early on. We're going to go to the cardio core next, which is a very secret way to working that core, to actually getting a real cardio workout by sitting down. But my goodness, you're going to have to be really quick for everything today.
Yeah, whatever you are shopping for, please be quick. So 366263 unfortunately has sold out. We are going to go to the Summers Cardio Core for you. This is another great bit of kit, loads of benefits, full body workout that we've got for you. But please, whatever you're shopping for right now, don't miss out. Check those baskets out right now.
Remember to check out your online basket and complete your order. Once you pay, it's on the way from Shop on TV.
Wow, super busy on absolutely everything. But something else we must just mention again quickly.
Yeah, if you've got the LegMaster, we just want to mention this quickly for you. We are going to go to Cardio Core for you. But Fiona, this is a great bit of kit for any model of LegMaster, isn't it?
Definitely. It does just sit over it. You can get your steps. And you can also, actually, whilst we're here, you can use it sitting down.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
So, literally, if you're just thinking, well, I don't know, do I have to use it with the LegMaster? You can use it just sitting down this way, which does get all the calf muscles. You can use it the other way. But it was the perfect way of basically the customers being able to get their steps in whilst they're on the LegMaster. So it really has been a great addition to the LegMaster. So really would advise getting both of it, because then you have 360-degree fitness, you've got your forward motion, and you've got your lateral motion. So you really are going to be good to go with cardiovascular and strength training for the rest of your life.
So
Absolutely.
It really makes it so much more versatile. So if you want to add that in, if you've already got a LegMaster or if you've bought a LegMaster today, lots of you already going for that. Item number 854526 if you want to go for the stepper that goes alongside the LegMaster, or you can use it independently. But we've got to get to Cardio Core because lots of people are already shopping for this.
This has been another favourite, hasn't it?
The shows we've had have been brilliant.
The thing is, what we've tried to create are products that are easy to use and that you can use sitting down.
And didn't you kindly let your husband invent this for himself this time?
There's another story.
It is a little bit mean of me to share this story, but I have to, obviously, because my husband is the creator of all our products, and a lot of them are out of necessity. Actually, all of them are out of necessity. Every single product we've ever created has been because one of us, as we've got older, has needed it. Now, he had an ankle fusion and he had a hip replacement, and basically, you know, what can you actually do on a cardio level? Cardio is normally pounding the pavements, it's hot and sweaty, it's energizing.
It's those bouncing classes,
Exactly,
isn't it?
and he said, well, I can't do any of that. So he sat on the sofa, he got slightly rounder, rather grumpy, and he just said, that's it. And I said, look, whilst you're there, let's have a little bit of that inventing. I threw him a piece of steak, he went back to his man cave, and he came out with the Cardio Core.
What a great man.
That was a good bit of steak you gave
Oh,
us.
yes. Oh, yes. He said, well, OK, I've created something, because the Cardio Core you can actually use with one leg. That was a great thing. You can get your cardio in by just using one leg, because what with the hip replacement and ankle fusion, here's the little struggles. So he started with one leg, OK, and then he moved on. So perfect way to sit down, get the range of motion back, because if you can actually have a look here, my leg, my ankle, my knee, perfect way. He got a bit of cardiovascular in, changed the shape of the little bit that had gone a little bit round. But then he said, actually, let me do an upper body move. So he said, you know what I could do with upper body strengthening? And he said, well, actually, if I do the legs and the arms, I've got this amazing core muscle being activated, which again, with hip and ankle issues, the idea of getting on the floor, not an option, because he's like, it'll take me a year to get back up again. So we created the Cardio Core. And I love it. And again, for all the ages, my girls use it, my father uses it, and it's different ways of using it. It's fun, and actually it's quite addictive, because, you know, you're getting your cardio in. Again, resistance bands, ladies, if we're thinking bone density, muscle mass, you need to do resistance bands.
Training is so good.
Training.
Do look that up.
So it is the perfect way to help energize. You can actually see the muscles in the leg being activated here. But also, by doing it, as I say, we'll go through the different ways, by actually pulling the arms in and pushing the legs out, it is like, well, it's replacing those, what are they called, sit-ups and crunches, or those things. I think I did them once and I put my neck out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it hurts my stomach, I'm just going to pull my neck forward, and never done them again.
You just get a bad neck, don't you?
Oh, no, it's terrible.
And I love the fact that there's like lots of different gym equipment in one machine.
Yes.
So you have got the stepper, so you're putting your steps in. You've got the rowing machine. You can do the same at the same time. It really does work all those muscles in the back, the bingo wings, as well as the core, as well as the legs.
Definitely. I mean, it's the perfect way to get a full body workout in the comfort of your own home.
Now, price-wise, this is brilliant as well. Should be almost £90. It's down to £59 for you. 491928 is the item number. We have half the amount of stock of this than we had of the LegMaster that sold out. So please be quick if you want to get this. Versatility-wise, it's brilliant. You can do so much with it. The other thing I love again, Fiona, there's no build here, and the storage is excellent, isn't it?
Well, no assembly, literally. It comes fully assembled. I can lift it out with one finger. It actually does lie down.
How flat that
That's
is.
the way it comes. Let's just pop it under the sofa.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Under
Out the way.
bed.
Put it out, and all you actually have to do is, there is a locking pin as well, actually, if you want to just pop it into upright position. So you could actually just put it down by the side of you, but take it out, unlock it, and we can actually go through the different ways of using it, because I can actually put a little pillow behind me so I sit back and I relax like I'm having a nice cup of tea or maybe a nice glass of wine. So we could start by taking the steps. Again, you can just start with one leg. You could actually do it fast. You can do it slower.
Okay.
Either way. Now, we could do the upper body as well, which is hands over. This is biceps, triceps, all the way around the other hands, pulling it in.
Yes.
Now, you can then start doing the steps with pulling it in. So now we are doing the upper body, the lower body, and the core. Or we could do my favourite, which is double push, double pull in. But again, you can dictate the level you're working at. It is strength training, it's resistance training. You can adjust the handlebar up and down, but very easy to do. And again, another perfect way to just interrupt your sitting by getting moving and working out and activating, releasing endorphins, burning calories, that whole long list of health benefits, but whilst you're sitting down.
Watching the TV.
So no impact.
Yes.
You think about it, how many forms of movement or exercise can you actually do without any impact? I can't really think of any.
No, I've got really bad knees, so anything bouncy is no good for me, but still want to get that cardio workout. You still want to burn those calories. You still want to get that strength, and this is all that strength, whether it is lower body, whether it's upper body. I actually got this for my best friend, and she's mostly in a wheelchair, but she's trying to get stronger, to walk stronger, and desperate to exercise those legs and her upper body. So the great thing is, in a wheelchair, with the wheelchair locked on, brakes on, she can actually exercise with this in her own home. It doesn't take up the whole of the home. It slides under the sofa, and it's right there for her to do her own workout, her own rehabilitation sort of thing. Perhaps you're wanting to strengthen just one half of the body. Again, this allows you to do that. Perhaps you really want to go for it. Perhaps you're, in your 20s, you can't afford to go to the gym. Perhaps you've just had a little baby and you're really struggling to get out to exercise because you're at home with the little one all the time. Can't afford the gym again because the gym is so expensive. And I think lots of us now, with everything being so expensive, it's the first thing you think, I'm just going to have to stop. This allows you to have lots of different gym equipment, I think, in one machine, because it is your treader, it is like your cross trainer, it is your rowing machine. It works to out all those muscles that all those different pieces of equipment at the gym would do. And perhaps you'd never go to a gym, but perhaps you need to do something. This really is that full body workout. And I think for me, one of the best sitting down products that truly does work that core and get that heart rate up to get that full body workout. But again, Fiona's products just disappear, and we are super busy on this. A quarter now of the entire stock of this is sold out and gone. We've already sold out of one of Fiona's products. We haven't had Fiona here for a little while, actually, and I think you've been waiting for her products to come back in stock. She's very much worldwide, so we can only have Fiona and the stock when the stock's available and when Fiona's in the country as well. So please do check your baskets out. And this could be that product that again can change it. It's just finding that right thing. I know change your life is a big statement, but actually when you find that right thing that will make you exercise, will make you move more, it truly is that start to that domino effect that is life changing, where you start to think, actually, my jeans feel a little bit loose. Actually, my legs do feel stronger. I think I could get down to the shop now and get back. And you start to do more because it energizes you. It makes you feel stronger. And this is definitely one of those products. But do please check your baskets out, because as ever with Fiona, it's only as long as the stock is here. You're a bit of trouble, Fiona, aren't you, really?
You
come
are
and
a
tease
troublemaker.
us with all these fabulous products.
Actually, I have to say, I do feel bad. I feel bad I haven't got more products, but to be honest, we did have another container which sounds ridiculous saying it went in the wrong direction, but it actually did. So
you always bring us as much as you can, Fiona, but it's always so popular.
And I will hopefully be back within maybe another 4 or 5 weeks, hopefully.
Now, we've got to remind everyone, we've already had a sellout on the first product we went to. This is now 50% of the stock in baskets. If you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check that basket out. 491,928, reduced down to £59 here. That's $21.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Shop on tv.co.uk. Again, as a 60-second starter, this can get you going. This can be that domino effect that we talked about, strengthening the core and burning fat, and so many different exercises you can do because of how it works. Toning glutes, thighs, lower body and muscles that you can see there. It's compact, it's easy to use. You don't have to build it, Fiona, it's ready to go.
Exactly. I mean, mean, it is fully assembled. It's for all ages, and it is the perfect way to interrupt your sitting, because maybe you're somebody that, you know, hasn't managed to get out in the summer, so the chances of getting out now that it's colder and it's darker, you know, you're just thinking, you know, I am starting to lose some mobility. Maybe with Christmas coming or Thanksgiving in America, you know, you're contemplating not doing some things because you haven't got that mobility.
The movement, yeah.
Just getting in and out of the car. Maybe you've been contemplating selling your house because you can't get up the stairs. I think as we get older, aging strong is the most important thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it is.
important,
Aging
isn't it?
is a privilege because, you know, I've already lost some friends, and at the age of 60, I think actually that's kind of starting to become a bit of a big number, and, you know, need to do something, especially with me, because I still want to spread my, you know, my special equipment around the world, and that means me getting on planes and walking and carrying luggage. So, you know, this is something I have to do, but as ever, I want to do things sitting on the sofa, the comfort of my own home.
It's easy fitness, isn't
But
it?
why not do
Yeah.
easy fitness? And also, I can't go running because I never have run. I don't particularly like cycling because we live in roads that are kind of this big. So actually, what else can I do to give myself cardiovascular except go to a gym, which if I did a gym, it would be a gym donation after a month. So
Didn't you go to the gym for a bottle of water once?
I did actually. No, I did.
That's
And
all
it was
she
actually-
had.
No, it was really nice.
Nice
And actually-
water.
No, there is a gym down our road that does free coffee, and I'm half tempted. I think if nice water, free, and I'm like, I just won't.
You
go.
know you won't get there.
I think that's why your products are so popular, because I think a lot of us are the same. We're either time poor, or we
Yeah.
really don't like the thought of going to a gym, or really like the thought. Exercise, I think a lot of us find intimidating, whereas as this is so easy and fits into your home and fits into your everyday.
Yeah, I call it sneaky fitness.
I like
that,
it.
You know, because I think cardio sounds just exhausting. All I can think about is people jumping up and down and my joints, and just no thank you. Whereas this is sneaky cardio, because there are ways in which you can get cardiovascular, which is getting the heart and the lungs and, you know, releasing endorphins, burning calories. There's ways that you can get that by sitting down. I mean, I can feel my heart rate rising. I was quite cold when I came in, and now I'm quite warm. I'm still kind of on California time zone. So I'm not entirely sure what that is anyway. But I'm feeling super energized. And I think a lot of us are very much like, well, there's nothing I can do, and I'm just too tired. I'm just too tired. And if you think about it, you know, again, I talk about Christmas and New Year, but why wait till the new year to actually, you know, get going? I mean, also think about it. Have you got any special friends or relations that you know would really love to become more mobile? What a great Christmas gift for somebody. The gift of better mobility, the gift of just, you know, aging with a bit of strength, maybe putting some things back into your life that you started losing. I think so many people, as they get older, they lose the finer details in life, whether it is gardening, whether it's playing tennis, whether it's just going for a little walk with your dog. And I think that's so sad when there are things that you can do. Look at us, we're sitting, we're chatting, you know, we're having a good time, but our hearts are going, our lungs are going, the legs are strengthening, toning. I've got resistance training going. Resistance training, strength training, ladies.
And you should look up resistance training.
Yes,
because honestly,
very important.
A lot of celebrities talk about strength training. Resistance, it's all about bone density, muscle mass, you know, getting that strength back into those arms. Perhaps you struggle with carrying bags and things, or reaching to get things out of cupboards. That's giving you that upper body strength. It's working that chest, it's working that back fat that we hate, but all the time as well, without even thinking, you move your legs.
Definitely.
It's a bit like getting on a bike. You instantly just pedal, and you do the same. You just keep stepping.
And it could be just very gentle. It
Yeah.
could just be one leg. Again, we all have excuses why we are not doing anything, whether it is just you got old, you know, and you haven't aged strong. Maybe it's you've had an injury, you've had a fall. You can start with cardio core just with one leg. You can just start with the upper body. But the most important thing is you don't need to move fast, you don't need to move hard, you just need to keep moving. And again, at the age of 60, and my husband, who has a lot of issues in his mobility, I want to create things that are going to keep people moving, going to help them not become a prisoner of lack of mobility, but something they can do in their own home. And actually, the big word in that is do. Something that you can do.
Yeah.
And something that as soon as you start using it, you're going to think, I could feel this working
It's
initially.
achievable,
Then
yeah.
achievable, and you will commit to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if
because
you
can do
commit
it.
to it, you can do it, and then you get the benefits from it, and then you as well. Whether it's watching your favourite, maybe it's watching Shop on TV. You sit here
course.
doing your cardio core. You know, maybe it is watching the news, watching your favourite
It's
movie.
right there by the sofa, under the sofa. Grab it out, and when you know, whatever you love to watch. Perhaps it's your favourite soap. I love a bit of Emmerdale. And then you're working out whilst you're watching whatever your favourite soap is. But you are getting that full body workout so easily and to your limit as well. But with these great resistance bands that really, truly are making sure you're getting that strength in the upper body, working those legs. It's an incredible bit of kit. But again, stock-wise, we are really struggling with stock tonight. Half of the stock is sold out already, but actually every bit of stock that we have of the Cardio Core is now in baskets. Now, we warned you about this with our LegMaster, and then very quickly it sold out in 30 minutes. So if you have this in a basket, it's not yours till you check your basket through. So we'll get to a situation where, say we've got 10 left, 210 of you could have it in your basket. And if you all checked out at the same time, there's only 10 of you that get it, 200 of you will say sold out. But sadly, it's not any of yours till you check out. So another 10 people could come forward, check that, put it in their basket and check out before you even press checkout, and you've still lost out. This is a small step and a small cost as well when you think about how much it is to go to a gym. My gym membership is £69 a month. And again, this month, I've given £69 and I haven't got. This is yours in your home. You can split the cost over those 3 payments, and you can use this every day, every week, of every month, of every year. It's yours. You're not monthly paying for it like the gym. And it is your gym at home because it does allow you to have lots of different gym equipment in one machine that you don't have to think about. Gym equipment can be quite intimidating. You don't know how to use it. This is so simple, and you're getting that full body workout, working the core, and getting that heart rate up. But what you've got to do is check your basket out. Best way to shop, of course you can shop on the phones, but we're particularly busy. But if you go onto our website, shopontv.co.uk, what you'll find is all of our products for the show, and you can get onto that website and pick out what you want, because remember, it's a bit of a sellout show tonight, and check your baskets through.
If you want to get hold of any of those pieces of fitness equipment, please be quick. It's not all we've got. We've got wellness from the inside out as well, with our collagen supplement that you can see there. This is from ERC. It's an advanced liquid collagen. If you've talked or heard of collagen supplements before, the great thing is with this, it's a liquid collagen, it's a supplement. So we naturally lose collagen from our early 20s, or mid-20s, I should say. The older we get, the quicker the collagen depletion is. Now, our liquid collagen is easily absorbed. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving, and it's $29.99. 460114 is the item number. If you've seen this before and you've bought it before, you know how good it is, you know what a great price it is. So we would always advise you to multi-order. And what you're seeing here is the natural depletion in women, but it's also in men. But in women, it increases even more when you get to the menopause. So collagen decrease that you can see there. And lots of us think about collagen and we think about injections, but this is a collagen supplement as we lose our collagen in our bodies. And collagen is everywhere in our body, isn't it?
Yeah, when you're born, you're full of collagen. It's virtually the glue that holds your body together. It's in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments, it's in your skin. And sadly, as it depletes, and it depletes in the men and the women, you start to notice it in the mirror. You see the lines and the wrinkles, you see the deep nose to mouth lines, the sagginess to your jowls, the sagginess to the underarm area. Your skin starts to really soften. But actually, as you lose collagen, you also notice it in your body. Because it's in your muscles, your bones, your ligaments. When you get out of bed, you feel old, don't you?
You feel it as well as see it,
yeah,
don't you?
That again is your collagen depleting. So doesn't it make sense if you're looking in the mirror and you're looking older and you're struggling now to get out of a low seat or to get out of a low car or to get out of bed in the morning or get up from gardening, if that's the effect of losing collagen, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get the balance back? Because if you were lacking in iron and the doctor said to you, take an iron tablet, you'd like, oh yeah, to get the balance back. I'll get the iron back into my body, get the collagen back into your body, and just have a look at the benefits of ERC's a liquid collagen.
Now, we always say individual results will vary, but the great thing about this is even if you achieved one of these by taking collagen supplement, you would be over the moon. It might be the fact that you have less aches and pains in muscles and joints.
Please.
It could be the fact that your skin is firmer.
Yes, please.
Or a lot of people tend to see this first, stronger hair and nails.
Lots of people see that in the first bottle. We always say it's a supplement, so the longer you take it, the better the results. So I'd definitely multi-order at least 2 or 3 if you can. But a lot of people do mention the difference in their hair, their nails, in just that one bottle.
It's really quick absorption as well because it's liquid. It's 100% natural flavouring. It's sugar-free and it's a natural berry flavour. Gorgeous if you have it straight from the fridge first thing in the morning, isn't it?
It is. Your body seems to want it, and it tastes so good when it's cold from the fridge. And it does taste so good. No, it's sugar-free. It's got a great flavour to it. This will be your kickstart to the day, actually. A lot of people, and it wasn't on that benefits, but lots of people mention the energy that it gives them. And that's why we do recommend, because you want to get into the habit of taking it every single day. It's a bit like going to the gym. You can't go once, get the body you want, and
make it part of your routine.
You keep that body forever. You do. You go to the gym frequently, and you get that result, and you keep that result. Well, with this, again, it's taking it every day. So get into the habit every morning, because loads of people say that it really does energise them, which is a great way to start the day.
So 460-114 is the item number. Like we say, if you can multi-order, please do. The longer you take it, the better the benefits you'll see. If you do multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage as well. But we're lucky enough to work with Diane from ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. They bring us great skincare, but when it comes to collagen supplements, this is what Diane had to say. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage, isn't it?
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only 1 shot. Wow. That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
Absolutely. And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, you know, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, you know, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, you know, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in one 25ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this, she's in her 80s, her next birthday she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane, where is it? And his wife Margaret, she's about 82, Margaret comes along, you got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
Really is quite incredible, and so many people have said about the benefits that we see on the screen there. Less aches and pains, yes please, in muscles and joints. Firmer skin, so not that sort of sagging skin, the droopy jowls, the lines and wrinkles, the nose to mouth lines that come as we age, and loads of people mentioning the stronger nails and hair. So many benefits.
Fabulous ingredients, lots of vitamins in there, as well as hyaluronic acid. If you can multi-order, please do. You'll only pay one postage, 460114, pretty much half price at $29.99, and it tastes great. So if you already take lots of capsules, remember this is a liquid collagen, and each serving is 10,000 milligrams.
And it might become your multivitamin, because there's vitamin B's, B12 in there, vitamin D3. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal. So popular, sells out time and time again. We sold out the other night actually, but we've managed to get stock back in. So do grab that while the stock is available.
So 460114. We're going to go back to our fitness products. Fiona brings us a great array of products. You're already shopping for this. This is literally a gym in the palm of your hand, Fiona.
Oh, it is. It does absolutely everything. I'm just sitting down. This could be your morning stretch. Because the other thing it does, Sean, is it's great, effortless, easy, efficient stretches.
Yeah, I love it for that.
And bringing with it strength training, this resistant bands as well. And as you might be able to see, we are rotating it around the bar, which means every time you rotate, you're actually adding intensity. So if you're going to do a bicep curl, just with a certain amount of rotation, you're going to do maybe 5 kilograms. By adding a rotation, you're going to do 10. By adding a rotation, you're going to do 15. And not only do you get the bar, which as you can see, I can just hold literally with one finger again, comes fully assembled, not in pieces, because if it was in my house, we'd lose part of it. But also it comes with 4 workouts, beginner, intermediate, advanced and seated. And it does come with a wall chart, and I have to mention the bag, because you can get that.
You can purchase the bag.
Me. So this is a little add-on that I think you should get, because then it's great to take it away with you. Whether
We
it's,
travel with ours all the time.
exactly, whether it's down to the beach or over to your friends or away on holiday, absolutely love it. But what I love about this is it can be the lower leg, it could be the upper body. Hayley's doing shoulders here, you're doing biceps, I'm actually doing leg muscles here. But it is either the whole of the gym in the palm of your hand. My girls use it because they don't have time to go to the gym, or they don't have the money to go to the gym, or it can be simple, effortless stretches, each of them bringing with it resistance, strength training. I mean, just standing on the bar, you could just do some stretching to help bring mobility, range of motion. One of the things us women find difficult over the age of 40 is actually putting your hands over your head. So to actually do some gentle stretches that bring with them the strength training, resistance training, burning calories, releasing endorphins, that whole long list, energizing, literally in just one small little piece. And that is it.
In the palm of your hand, all the motivations there, because you've got the wall chart with, we used to call it Fiona's 15 favourites, but they change every time we do a show. You've also got inspiration of online classes that you can take a look at, beginner, intermediate, advanced and seated workouts, all available when you make the purchase at £39 for a bit of kit like this.
Great gift idea, isn't it? Perhaps you've
Christmas,
got grandchildren that you know love to exercise. Perhaps they're going off to university and they're not going to be a member of a gym anymore, or perhaps they're travelling. This can go in your, your luggage. We take ours abroad every time we go on holiday. This is our exercise. We're going on a cruise soon and we will take this. This will be our workout in our room, because it is that easy. And it is, again, Fiona, this is a full body workout. This is definitely a gym in the palm of your hand. You can do so much with this.
I mean, you really can. If I do a few moves here, which are just standing, I could be doing the upper body. I could actually just be doing some little wrist movements. And again, as you can see, by a simple rotation of the band, I am making it harder. I could then decide just to do some core moves. Now this again, I can do when I'm lying down, I can do when I'm sitting. Just a gentle move to help remobilize the back. Maybe I want to do the buttocks, do some squats. Now, I think you can always buy resistance bands. There are long ones, thin ones, fat ones, ones that you attach to walls.
I've never got on with resistance bands.
Well, you get all those colours and
you know what to do.
There is only one thing to do with this. We have created it. I mean, it's a perfect way. If you can have a look here, the form that you stand with it, it is shoulder width apart, which we feel is the safest, most easy and usable way of actually using it. You can do, here's a nice exercise here, which is activating every single muscle in the body, and it is resistance training, it's strength training. It's also burning calories, not just whilst you're doing this, but actually for 48 hours afterwards. I mean, have a look at those, I think that's amazing. We've sold this a couple of times on Shop on TV, and the muscle activation there in the shoulder muscles, which again, for many of us women, that is a very difficult move to do, and a lot of us lose the ability to just reach forward. How many times you get a little old lady saying, could you just
get that for me? Yeah.
And it is because we lose, it's not just the muscle strength, it's range of motion. And again, we always talk about why were these products created. This was created for me because I was having difficulty with range of motion in my shoulder. I then was, at night, it would wake me up and I'd be like losing sleep. My husband was like, Fiona, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I will create something. And all he got me doing initially was sitting down and lifting my arms over the head, which I couldn't do at all. But I started literally up here and I was like, yeah, well, that's fine. I can get to here. But with every move, I brought a little bit of resistance with it. I brought strength training with it. And it helped with the mobility, the strengthening, remobilizing of my shoulder joints. So now I don't have any problems at all.
I think we really forget how important stretching
stretching is like the golden nugget of fitness.
Isn't it?
How many people watching stretch? No hands. No hands.
No
I bet there are no hands. But how about doing some effortless, efficient, I love my E words, effortless, efficient, effective, easy stretches, even if it's just standing on the bar and just reaching up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's reaching to the side, just holding it up. You're having to engage your core muscles and literally just gentle moves, stretching around. So all of us, again, you're doing the upper arms, you're doing the shoulders, I'm doing the core muscles. I could be sitting, I could be standing. Oh, another one I have to show you. One of my friend's husbands said, you know what, I know that's the whole of the gym in the palm of your hand. And oh, actually, this is sitting down doing what I think we call it the good morning bow. This is over the head stretches, you know, in the lounge, in the kitchen, lying down on the bed, wherever you just want to get moving. It is the perfect way. That's my daughter putting it in her. She stole it, actually. She stole it. Took it away with her. She's like, Mum, I can't afford a gym membership in my college, so she took it away. But my friend's husband said, you know what, the thing I love most about the gym, which your gym magic can't do, is the row machine. I said, hold on a minute, young man.
Hold everything.
This, my gym magic, and I sat down, and I said, my gym magic is a rowing machine. But actually, it is a change. The resistant row machine, and it's also an oblique twist. It's also a stretch over your head. It's also doing your leg muscles.
So versatile.
Also doing your sit-ups. And I said, so actually, you want your row machine or you want mine? And he was like, could I have one of yours?
And the thing I think people don't realise is when you twist this band around the actual body, this really is like lifting a heavier weight.
So changes
So
it, doesn't it?
now, because I've really twisted
Look
the
at your
band,
arm.
it really is like I'm lifting a heavier weight where I can loosen the band, and that's going to be easier. And it's so versatile for the whole family. So whether you are really into the gym or if you've got someone you're thinking about as a gift, I think for a gift, there's so many people, nephews and nieces we know would absolutely love this.
And it's so affordable at this price.
Yeah.
And the motivation's there, remember. You will get that wall chart that'll guide you through all of Fiona's favourites, if you like. But then you've also got links to those classes we talked about, beginners, intermediate, advanced, and a seated workout. This is really inspirational, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the seated workout because, you know, there are a lot of people who are confined to a seat, or like your
Yes.
friend Hayley, you know, maybe in a wheelchair. And what you were demonstrating there was just using one side of the body. Again,
Yeah.
many of us stop doing, you know, movements or exercise classes because, you know, you can't use one side of the body and you're thinking, well, what can I do with one arm? What can I do with one leg? Well, actually, this is the perfect way either to strengthen or rehabilitate the arm that's weak or the leg that's weak. And again, just sitting down. Maybe it is simple.
I was like, you could sort of cycle with
could
this,
do
you
some
know, if you
cycling.
leant back.
That is seriously keen, Hayley.
And that's really working my
Yes.
core as
But
well.
again, I'm going to have to, you know, honestly, you guys, every time I come here, I'm like, I have to do another DVD. I have to do, but my favourite 15 is now no longer my favourite 15 because you introduced something new. But again, whatever it is you do, have a look at the 4 DVDs and then cherry pick. Maybe it is the upper body you want to do. Maybe you are just, you know, one thing I love about is actually, I'm going to pretend I've just woken up in the morning. Now, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? You normally do that big stretch. So why not do a stretch above the head that brings with it resistance training, which brings with it strength training, which wakes you up more. Maybe do some upper body, so waking up the upper arms. Maybe then you could do some little leg raises, so waking up the leg muscles. You could also do some simple oblique twists. Maybe you want to feel a little more energized, rotate it around the bar. Again, simple twist muscles. So what is that going to do? Before you've even got out of bed, you're more awake. Your muscles are ready to go. You feel more active. You just feel better within yourself, and you haven't even got out of bed. Look, here's one here. Look at this. Just a simple gym magic, pops it under there, nice and lightweight, less than 1 pound, comes fully assembled. But also you are going to be doing your resistance training, your strength training, which I think is so important.
If you actually
Especially as we
search for
get
that on
older.
the internet, is
Yeah.
resistance training good for me? As a woman, oh my goodness, so important. But for the guys as well, it's all about that bone density. It's all about that muscle mass and being stronger. Perhaps you do feel now your arms are weak. I know as we age, and especially if we're not using it, we do lose it. And and perhaps you are struggling with lifting the shopping, perhaps you are struggling with getting things out of the cupboard, this is for you. But then perhaps you've got a nephew, a niece, a grandchild that really loves to exercise, but they're going off to university. They're not going to be able to afford to go to the gym, and this could be their gym that they take with them. Hand on heart, we travel with this all the time, because I know that if you're not exercising, I'm not naturally slim, I really struggle to try and keep in shape. And I know my body's changed as I'm going through this time in my 50s, and I detest it. I hate all this hanging skin that I'm trying to work with. But this is helping you get that tone, get that strength, work those muscles, work and make sure you're using those bones, honestly. And it's that upper body, it's the lower body, it's a full body workout again, because this will adapt to be, I would say, any piece of gym equipment. And because when you twist the actual bands, those resistance bands, and again, go on the internet, put is resistance training good for me? It is like you're putting a heavier weight into your hand. You really do feel the difference. So I don't think there's anybody out there really that will think this is, it's not strong enough for me, because honestly, I cannot, if I twisted this band to its full, I could not lift this up. So you adapt it to you, and that is the great thing. Fiona is so wonderful at bringing you versatile pieces of equipment that you can use in your home. And if you're thinking, is it right for me? Have a look at the price on that screen. What could you get gym-wise, equipment-wise, for you to have at home for that price? I don't think anything. This is something, again, that is so affordable, that will fit into your life. And whether it is that morning stretch, Sean really struggles with his back. I'm like, you really need to stretch that back. And he's pretty rubbish at stretching. Without this, you're not stretching, it's like, oh, and like, you're not. But with this, you've got that stretch because it's been adapted, so it makes you do that full stretch. And stretching is so important as well. So simple to use. You've got all the help you need as well with those 4 different workouts. There's a seated one, there's an advanced one, an intermediate one, a beginner's one. So you can look at those on the internet. But then you do have the wall chart, which again gives you loads of inspiration. But you will sit down and think, oh gosh, I think this will be like a row machine. I think this is like great for my muscles. And honestly, this is amazing to get that strength into your body and to adapt it for you. So again, something you can have for the whole family to use, but something you can travel. Perhaps you work in a hotel quite a lot. You travel, you stay in a hotel, you work away, and the gym's never open when you're there. You can't exercise when you get back from work at 10 o'clock at night. You can, because this is in your room. And you again can be watching TV. It's going to fit into your everyday. But just hearing how busy we are, we've already had, one complete sellout. I think another product that's virtually gone. We are trying to check if we've got any more stock available, but it's looking a bit at the minute. So possibly 2 items sold out and gone, and this could be the next. If you're thinking about Christmas is so difficult, isn't it? What do you buy for somebody? What do you buy for your teenagers? What do you buy for your nephew in his 20s? What do you buy for your niece in her 30s? And perhaps it's your mum that's trying to get a little bit stronger. This is that perfect present for absolutely everybody. But the first person to treat is yourself, because you are, but with buying this, investing in you. But again, it's Fiona's products. You desperately need to check your baskets out. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, you will find everything. You will see as well that we have had sellouts. Scroll down, and we've got Fiona with us all night, but my goodness, I'm not going to sure if we're going to have stock all night. Hugely busy, but please do check those baskets through as quickly as you possibly can. And we're going to mention the collagen again, because this is all about your well-being. And well-being is obviously exercising, but also it's very much from inside. We are what we eat, beauty from inside out. And supplements are a big part of our everyday, and this is something we would not be without.
We've seen lots of collagen supplements recently with celebrity endorsements. For us, this has been such a great collagen supplement that we carry here at Shop on TV. It's an advanced liquid collagen, so it's easily absorbed. Very importantly, it's 10,000 milligrams per serving. It's really important that you get the right amount of collagen when you're taking a supplement such as this. It's normally $59.95, it's down to $29.99. It sells out time and time again. The reason we need collagen is because it naturally depletes in our body from much earlier than we would think.
Well, yes, sadly, they say we age from our early 20s, which I think is disgusting.
Terrible.
But we didn't realise that back in our 20s, but you do start to lose collagen. When you're born full of collagen, I know we think it's in creams and injections, but actually your body is full of it. It's in your skin, your bones, your ligaments, your muscles. But sadly, as it depletes, and though it just says women on this chart, as ladies, sadly, we lose a lot quicker during our 50s when we go through that lovely time in life, but it is for the guys as well, and we all notice it. You look in the mirror and you see that sagginess, the droopy jowls, that your nose to mouth lines are getting deeper, your lines, your wrinkles, you're looking old. But actually it's also in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments, so you notice it perhaps when you get out of bed in the morning. It's a struggle getting out of that low chair, getting up from gardening, picking the grandkids up. So if that's the depletion of collagen that's helping to cause you looking and feeling old, does it make sense to take collagen to get the balance back? Because if you were thirsty, I'll have a glass of water. If you were told you're lacking in iron, your iron's really low, you'd happily take iron capsules to get that balance back. So it just makes sense that if you're losing collagen and it's making you look and feel old, to take collagen.
And we all are, that's the point. So if you think about the benefits that come from taking a collagen supplement, well, take a look at just some of the benefits here when it comes to our advanced liquid collagen. We always say individual results are varied, but imagine if you benefited from any of these, like less aches and pains in your muscles and joints. If you benefited from firmer skin, or stronger hair and nails is something that lots of people notice as one of the first things taking a collagen supplement. And this is quick absorption because it's liquid, it's 100% natural flavouring, it's sugar-free, it's got great vitamins in there, it's got hyaluronic acid in there as well. 460114, we would always urge you to multi-order when it comes to our collagen, because the longer you take it, the better the benefits you see every single time.
It's another product that sells out a lot. We did sell out the other night, but we have managed to get stock back in. But as ever, grab the stock while it's available, and I would multi-order, because once you start taking this and you see those benefits and feel those benefits, you will want to carry on taking it. Put it in the fridge. It's so nice out of the fridge first thing in the morning, and loads of people comment on the energy it gives them as well. But we're lucky enough to work with a beautiful, lovely lady that brings us ERC, and she has a fantastic skincare range. Her knowledge is in skincare, but she truly knows the benefit of the collagen.
Yeah, and we do lots of shows with Diane, so she's going to tell us all about the benefits when it comes to a supplement like this. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we'll deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take one shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage, isn't it?
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only one shot. Wow. That's the other beauty and it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great. I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, you know, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, you know, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, you know, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in 125ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this, she's in her 80s, her next birthday she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane, where is it? And his wife Margaret, she's about 82, Margaret comes along, you got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
And it is as simple as that. One single tasty shot out of the fridge, I would say, every single morning. And when you look at the benefits, and we've met so many people that have said, you know, all of these things that you see on the screen.
We always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you've got less aches and pains in muscles and joints. Imagine if you've got firmer skin, or you've got stronger hair and nails. Some great vitamins in there. There's hyaluronic acid in there as well. It's easy to take. If you're already taking lots of capsules, this is a liquid supplement, so it's a really quick absorption when it comes to collagen. And the serving is 10,000 milligrams per serving. Multi-order there, but be quick, 50% of the stocking baskets, and checking through there as well.
It sold out the other night. We managed to get it back in stock. We often don't get it as quickly as that, but again, that stock depleting really, really quickly, and works so well with exercise as well, because collagen is so important in the body. It's in your muscles, your ligaments, your bones. So honestly, it's not just for the face and the skin.
It's for how
so
you
many
feel
people,
as well.
feel so many benefits. Now we've got another brilliant product from Fiona, And this, oh my word, Fiona, I've never felt, when you think about a stepper, this works in so many different
motions, isn't it?
ways.
I kind of had my husband create for me because primarily it was because when I fly, I come off and actually my ankles, my feet, I feel like I've got somebody else's shoes on.
Right.
Because everything is swollen. So I
Yeah.
was thinking, you know what, as I'm getting older, and I'm not that mobile other than on planes, I really wanted to help mobility. But what we created, again, what we love are products that give so many benefits. So this is a perfect way to keep a very important part of your body, the part of your body that keeps you connected with life, standing, strong. If we're pointing the toes down, different ways of using it, pointing it down is going to strengthen the calf muscles. Pulling it back up is going to strengthen what I would describe as your brakes in your legs. You know, when you actually go to trip, it's these front muscles that are going to help you stop falling, okay? And how many people now, when they're walking, they're kind of finding themselves shuffling a little bit? Maybe a little
Yes,
bit.
lots
Yes.
of people
My
say that,
partner,
yeah.
lifting your feet up.
And then you tend to trip, don't you, if you're
Exactly.
shuffling?
And then you're fearful again. Aging strong is essential. And maybe it's just when you walk, you're thinking, look, I don't like the uneven pavement. I can't lift my feet anymore. To actually keep the front of the muscles and the backs of the muscles strong is essential. But looking at this all the way around, look at all the muscles that are being activated. These are strong muscles for walking, for mobility. Whether it is just walking out your front door, whether it is just getting off the sofa, but maybe it is playing pickleball, maybe it's doing the gardening, maybe it was playing tennis. I think the most important thing with the ankles, the feet, the lower leg, is to keep them not only strong, but also flexible. If you think about it, the lack of flexibility in our ankles means we do strain, we sprain, we twist, because we're not actually moving. Have a look at how my ankles are moving all the way around in a, whole helix. Is it helix where it goes all the way up and down? But with every move, look at this. We have the resistance bands.
So clever.
And this is so important. So you've got resistance training and strength training for this whole part of the body. Think about the ligaments, the muscles, the cartilage, the bones in this part of the body that maybe things are swelling a bit. Maybe things it's circulation you're looking at. And again, whilst you're sitting watching television, maybe it's first thing in the morning. If you think about it, first thing in the morning, how many times do you get out of bed and you go, woof, let's just across the bedroom.
Not anymore.
Never.
I get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, especially if I've actually done a bit of standing. Or the other thing is last thing at night. How many people go, I got to put my feet up. I got to put my feet up. Everything is aching or swollen.
If someone stands on their feet all day, when we used to do
terrible.
shows and exhibitions for like 12 hours a day, my feet, I didn't think I'd get them out of my boots. My feet would be, so swollen. And that movement, I could just be so relaxing. When I was young, actually, I used to really struggle with weak ankles and often twist my ankle like that in an instant. This would have been so good for me then to strengthen.
That rotation that you get in the ankle is brilliant.
I mean, how many times do we actually sit down and we twist our ankles round? Our ankles are designed to move in this whole area. Just walking means they stiffen up, and then you do run the risk of tripping, or you run the risk of not being able to lift your feet up. Also, just by putting side to side, you're getting your steps in. Again,
yeah, of course.
maybe you missed out on the LegMaster and you're thinking, I need to strengthen my legs. This is the perfect way. And again, I'm pushing up and down. It's all the way through the ankles. It's the leg muscles. You could just be using one leg. The other one can just be static. But it's all the way through to the hips. Look at how everything
that really does move the whole of the legs.
Definitely. And again, life doesn't always move in straight lines. It doesn't always move straight forward. Yes, moving the feet up and down is going to help strengthen what I call the brakes in your legs. So maybe you are going to take that occasional trip that, are you going to actually fall or are you not? That is going to help stop. Nobody ever falls backwards, do they? They always fall forwards. But maybe it is that sprain. Maybe it is, how many people are going, well, my ankles feel super flexible. They feel super lovely.
Nobody had it.
So loose and
But
smooth.
honestly, when you get out of bed, how many people get out of bed? If you think about it, first thing in the morning, you get out of bed. How many times do you think,
always,
a bit stiff here? Well, just grab this, or late at night. Again, how many people late at night, you're like, God, my ankles, and they're like twice the size. Honestly, when I'm on a plane, I just
That's
think,
a great idea.
and actually I can put this in my hand luggage. The amount of time I've taken this out in the baggage hall and I'm like, no one's looking, no bags.
Waiting for the bags.
And literally just within a few minutes.
That's a great idea.
Everything, the circulation, the mobility, the stretching is just phenomenal. Honestly, this is, if there's only one thing I could put in my hand luggage, I'd put this in. Because honestly, and when I fly to Australia, it's 26 hours.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm not getting any steps in. So all this is seating up, because obviously I'm in a very small seat at the back of the plane. But actually, and it just feels so good.
This would have been great for my nana. She was in a wheelchair and she couldn't really walk a great deal at all. But she used to get really heavy legs. So something that would give this motion,
definitely,
I think would have really helped with the circulation.
It's strengthening. Look, every single move has got a little bit of resistance bands here.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, what are we fearful of doing as we get older? We're fearful of falling. What do so many people do as they get older? They start shuffling. They find it hard to pick their feet up. How are we going to help ourselves stay strong on our legs? You know, well, Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up. And are you thinking, maybe I don't want to carry my grandchild, I don't feel strong in my legs. Maybe you're thinking, I can't go out and buy the Christmas shopping. I can't do things I wanted to do, become a prisoner of lack of mobility, which is, I think, it's really sad. And just sitting, watching your television, get your steps in. Actually, Neil said to me, just do that for a minute. And I sat there and did it for a minute. He said, oh, you did 160. Well, actually, within an hour, you'd have done your 7,000 steps. And actually, heart rate's going up, cardiovascular's going up, endorphins, feeling more energized. And again, first thing in the morning or last thing at night, or just maybe you could be on a Teams call, cut yourself off from here. They can't see what's going on here. So we're talking range of motion.
Still walking, still moving.
Balance, we're talking mobility, we're talking pointing up and down, strengthening the whole part of the body that actually, I always think every part of the body is the most important part of the body, but this is a part of the body that keeps you connected with life. It keeps you upright, it keeps you doing everything. What can you do without standing up? You really can't do anything. So I think it is such an important part of the body to keep flexible, to keep mobile,
and I think we forget. I don't think we think about our feet that hold up our body all day
they do,
long.
Take the whole body
how many
weight.
Bones and joints, again, and your ankles. Absolutely, we're on our feet all day, every day. Or perhaps it is that you're not mobile and you don't use your feet as much as you like. Or like Fiona was saying, and I think a lot of people as we get older, you do tend to start to then shuffle, and that's when you do sort of tend to trip because you're not picking those feet up, but are walking all of those legs, the ankles, all up to the actual top of the thighs, working that core. And when you really go on this, I'm quite amazed actually. It's a bit like you're jogging down the road. Yeah. It's so versatile and so busy on absolutely everything. If you are thinking, God, that would be a great present, perhaps for grandma, perhaps for your mum, perhaps for you actually, gift yourself. Because it's getting that circulation going perhaps first thing in the morning when you get up and everything does feel stiff. Or perhaps it is at the end of the day when you've been stood on your feet all day and nothing seems to get those feet feeling back to normal. Perhaps you have very heavy legs. It's circulation that's not great for you. I think there could be so many benefits from using this. And again, when you feel the motion, because it's not just stepping, it's moving every way. So working those ankles, perhaps I know from when I was young and I had real issues with my ankles, it was all about, when the rehabilitation, getting those muscles working and working those ankles, getting that joint working and mobile. So important, but we don't do that, do we? How often do we use work the feet? This is doing this for you whilst you're perhaps working from home. The problem with us is we do a lot of sitting, don't we? And we sit and we watch. Our hobbies are sitting. We watch TV. We're on the phone. We're on a tablet. Or we work from home now. We don't even walk around an office or walk up the stairs at an office because we're just at home. At home, our office is right there, and the farthest we go perhaps is the kitchen. We're not moving enough, and that's why we are a generation that's getting bigger, but also I think less able. And you want to be able. You want to keep everything working, and those feet, you're on those all day, every day. They are one of the most important parts of your body. And this, I think, could be so beneficial in so many different ways. Great price as well. You can split that cost with PayPal, pay in 3. But what you do need to do is grab it while the stock is there. We're having a bit of a morning this morning. Always a bit of trouble when Fiona comes. She brings us as much stock as she can, but sadly it disappears really quickly. It's all about you finding something that will work for you and something that fits into your home and fits into your everyday, because nothing you need to use for hours and hours on end. So go on to that. Of course, you can jump on the phones, but our phone lines have been really busy tonight, so I'm sorry if you've been waiting. But jump onto our website, shopontv.co.uk. Scroll down, and then you can find all the products that we have available. 2 sellouts already at the moment, and then you can see, of course, our step and stretch right there at the end on that top line. It's all about bone density, it's all about muscle strength, muscle mass, strengthening, toning, getting that movement into your body, staying connected with yourself, with life, keeping yourself strong, helping with your balance, and that ankle strength, which, gosh, I wish I had that when I was young, because I did have really bad weak ankles.
Stock of everything flying. We're going to go to the squeeze magic next to. We've talked about the feet there and the ankles, but these are for the hands, aren't they? Muscle activation, the arms, like Fiona talks about, reaching for things, losing the strength in our arms. These are brilliant because they're so cleverly designed again.
I know. See, again, this is something which we've created for ourselves, because I think, again, I always think every part of the body is the most important part of the body. And I guess it is. This is for the whole of the wrists, the fingers. I always think that our fingers are our little servants. If you think about it, what do we do with our hands? We brush our teeth, we brush our hair, we clean ourselves. Everything we do, we require strength. But how do we keep our hands strong? How do we keep our fingers strong? How do we keep them mobile? And often it is the first part of the body that weakens. How many people do you know when they get to like 20 or 30, they go, could you just open the bottle?
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
Open the tin.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you think about it, and people watching now, is this a part of the body that you're thinking, actually, for Christmas, can I actually reach up and put the star on top of the Christmas tree? Can I even open the mulled wine? Can I peel the potatoes? Can I chop? Honestly, the list is, can I open the medicine bottle? How many old ladies, the push, the turn, your favourite cream, the nail polish, the list goes on, and it is all about grip strength. How do we strengthen our grip? Well, there's lots of different things you can do, but this is what we've created, which is a 3-in-1. It is a 1 pound weight, which we feel is easy, efficient, effective. It is also a whole load of moves. We've got like 105 different moves of squeezing and strengthening. It is resistance. It is absolutely essential to keep the resistance, the strength training in the squeeze magic. So you're squeezing, you're moving, and it is the 1 pound weight. So it is a 1 pound weight, which is going to give the resistance, the strength training, burning calories, releasing endorphins, everything. You can take it here. My daughter, this is actually in Australia, where she went for a walk with it. You can actually do it whilst you're doing yoga.
Yeah.
Also whilst you're just sitting down. Simple moves. Bicep, which again, we're talking mobility, range of motion, but also keeping the strength in your fingers, your wrists, your forearms, so that you can always do everything you want to do. And you think about it, they're really super soft, lovely foam.
They're quite relaxing, actually. There's something really calm.
They're like those stress balls, aren't they?
I mean, if you actually look at how to reduce things like blood pressure, go on the website. What they call it, isometric. So if you squeeze, relax, squeeze, everything drops literally. So it is very good. And there are simple ways of doing it that you could do flowing moves. So it could be a bicep with a squeeze. It could be a full body arm with a squeeze. It could be simple arm movements with a squeeze. It could be one of the favorite Tai Chi moves, which helps to realign the spine. But as you move, you're squeezing, because again, that gentle squeeze and releasing is going to help keep everything, your fingers, your little servants, doing everything you want to do.
All your hobbies gardening, as well, knitting.
Oh, I mean, how many people lose the dexterity that you lose as you get older? And it is some mobility. Have a look here. The simple squeeze.
Oh wow, you
something
could, yes.
really soft and really usable, but also with the 1 pound weight. This is the way we've created a 3-in-1. It is to help increase the mobility of the fingers all the way through to the upper arm. So simple moves. Again, we have got a workout sheet to follow. We've got some little routines of gentle flowing, but at every move, it is literally that squeeze, resistance, bone density, muscle mass, everything again. And I believe, and I keep saying it, for the most important part of the body, it's either the pelvic floor or the ankles or the hips, but what do we do with our hands that we really, really value? And it is literally waking up in the morning.
Everything, isn't it?
Doing your buttons up, pulling your zips up, brushing, doing, everything.
Doing a crossword, writing a letter, so many things. My friend awfully got knocked over by a car, and she's really struggled rehabilitating. And one half of her body, one arm doesn't work as well as the other.
Yeah.
And this has been so beneficial to actually have just in her hand as she sits and just squeezing
And
it.
you do it naturally with these because
it
of
is
the material.
therapeutic, yeah. You want to squeeze it, but then when you actually get this home and use it, you'll feel it. I can feel it go through. It's not just my hand it's working.
You can see
it's now
everything
strengthening,
activating.
look, right up my arm. So beneficial. So she'll just sit and she'll just squeeze in the one arm that she really struggles with. And then she'll lift as well because she's got that little bit of weight to it without realising, working all the arm all the way up, so strengthening all of this.
Inside, but then when you turn your arm over, you can see it on the top of your arm as well, how everything activates with that squeeze. And you naturally squeeze with Squeeze Magic because of the material you've put on here.
No, it's quite addictive actually.
It is.
When you pick them up, it's relaxing.
You start,
I
you
think
do it.
life has many overwhelming moments for us. So to actually, if you're just sitting there squeezing, you're doing an isometric strengthening movement, which again, look it up, huge benefits. There's also resistance training, it's strength training, mobility, and there is a gentle 1 pound weight, which we feel is a really safe weight. It's a usable weight, but you could actually go for a walk. If you're going to go for a walk anyhow,
As hand weights,
then
when
you
you're
just have
walking.
them as hand weights. It's got a super soft strap, and again, you could squeeze, you could just take them with you. Maybe you do those, what are they like? Warrior poses. I don't know.
Oh, here we go, Fiona.
on,
Go on.
You could do
Good.
easy, efficient stretches. Again, I just think, we sell so many different things, and yeah, you could buy them all or you could buy one. If you're thinking, actually, yeah, my fingers don't work the way they used to. Opening that bottle of wine, or again, there are just so many different things you think, actually, I can't do that anymore.
Every day-to-day tasks.
We had somebody in Australia that actually had she did have some issues with her fingers, and I was saying all these different things that people struggle with, and she just said, I can't do any of them. I can't open the medicine bottle, I can't open the bottle of wine, I can't open a tin. She said, I just can't do any of them. But she had started using these, and she just said, Fiona, they're so addictive. I use them every day. And she said, the most important thing was opening the bottle of wine. And she said, if that's the only thing I could do, and she has managed to do that. Because again, if you use this, gentle squeezes, gentle movements, and it is a 3-in-1. Remember, we always like to add value to every single move using any of our products. So we've got the 1 pound weight, over 150 different ways of using it. So it's going to activate the shoulder muscles, the forearms, the fingers, helping with mobility, stability, strengthening. And it's some flowing moves as well, because we love to give, variety for each day. So there's 31 different moves for each day of the month, but there's over 155. But some of them are flowing moves, so there's 4 or 5 different moves you put together. But we're talking mobility, we're talking strength, we're talking, resistance training for this whole upper body. But in a way that you are literally, whether it's just whilst you're watching television, gentle
just have them on the table.
Stretching.
Yeah.
And then when you sit down,
exactly.
or
That
by the
goes
side
to
of the
hand
bed,
luggage.
so when you wake
hand luggage as well with my
Yes.
step and stretch, so that I can sit in the baggage hall. And again, the amount of times I'm dragging along suitcases, and the next day I'm thinking my fingers, they don't stretch open anymore. So simple moves, squeezing, stretching, gentle moves, whether it's going for a walk with them, because they are a little 1 pound weight, but they are more than that, because you can use them for resistance training, strength training, isometric. Go and look at isometric training. This again is my daughter in Sydney by Manly Dam. Actually, she just said, can I just take it for a walk? So you can add a little bit of extra resistance, a little bit of extra calorie burning to just a gentle walk. But then let's do some upper body moves, some upper shoulder moves for range of motion. But let's just try and get those little servants doing everything we want them to do, just by gently picking up, squeezing and moving with Squeeze Magic.
So 395,994 is the item number there. £40 or $14.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal Pay in 3. If you multi-order across the range, remember you will pay just 1 postage. So you might be buying items for yourself, items for gifts. You can do that.
And remember, this is for the wrists, the arms, shoulders, the fingers, the hands, the forearms. This is all about you getting the most out of your life. You know, when you want to live and you want to play golf, you want to knit, you want to be able to lift that watering can or the heavy pans when you're cooking or open those jars. This is really helping with that grip strength without you even realise it's a 3-in-1. It's weight, it's squeeze and it's movement.
And maybe you just lost movement on one side. You want to build up strength on one side. Obviously, you can do that. If they're really ergonomic, they feel like those stress.
You don't want to put them down, actually.
No, you really want to do that squeeze, and you'll feel those benefits if you've weakened in the hands and the muscles in the arms. So 395,994, your item number there. You're loving everything that we're showing you.
Bit of a sellout night tonight.
2 sellouts.
Yep.
Our next item.
Oh dear, did I just hear right?
Limited stock.
Oh,
yes.
So nearly 3 sellouts. So we're limited stock. That means we're down to the very last of the stock. There's so many people trying to order. If you do struggle with your feet, perhaps circulation in your legs, perhaps it's your ankles that aren't so great, this is the product for you. But limited stock means this will be the next one, I would say, to sell out. So please check your baskets through because we are having a super busy night tonight. And the lovely thing is, if you're buying for yourself, you're investing in yourself, investing in you, investing in a better life, stronger legs and ankles. You know, perhaps you shuffle now and you wish you could walk a little bit stronger. Perhaps it is the circulation. When you wake up first thing, everything seems really stiff. Again, this could just be by the side of the bed. It could be by the sofa, and just use it when you get up, when you're watching the news in a morning, or perhaps after a long day standing all day and you can never get the action. Your feet are like, oh, just horrendous. You managed to get your shoes off, you feel like your feet are swollen, and honestly this is going to get that movement back into those ankles and into those feet, but you must check your basket.
And when you see the amount of muscles that movement activates, that's what blew me away.
Feet, and then it goes right up the legs.
Yeah, the whole leg muscle activation. Yeah, right up to the core. And you can see here, depending on what movement you do, Fiona, depends what kind of muscles you're activating, doesn't it?
Definitely, and I think also we are coming up to a really big gift-giving time.
Yes.
Of the year, and I think, you know, we're showing you lots of different things. You don't need to buy all of them. I mean, obviously, every part of the body is very important, and it would be lovely if you did. But think about your loved ones. Think about yourself first, because if you're not good and you can't stand on your feet and you can't, you know, get out of bed in the morning to get the Christmas turkey in, maybe, you know, you're struggling to do a wrapping up, so you really want to get some mobility back. But as a gift to somebody who you love, the gift of mobility, the gift of opening the bottle of wine.
The gift that just keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Drink responsibly.
We're super limited on stock now if you are going for our step and stretch. Every bit of stock we've got is now in baskets. So sadly now it means, because it's not yours till you check out, we'll have more people ordering than stock is available, and we're in that same situation that we've been for 2 of Fiona's products that we are going to sell out. So we're going to step away so you can check your basket out, please, because this again is another one of those items that could make such a difference. Check everything out on our website. You will find our collagen available on the website. At the minute, we sold out of this the other night, and 2/3, oh my word, we did have a big stock of this. 2/3 of this stock has sold out again tonight. We always try and get stock back in as quickly as possible, but sadly, as with Fiona's products, our ERC collagen is very much the same. We struggle sometimes to get it back in stock.
And if you've just tuned in and you are thinking, oh, do I need a collagen supplement? Well, we all naturally deplete collagen from our mid-20s.
And I think people don't realise that our bodies are full of it.
And where it is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think collagen, oh yes, it's in creams, it's for our skin. Collagen's, actually collagen, when you're born, your body is full of collagen. It's the glue that holds your body together. It's in your skin, your muscles, your ligaments, your bones. And sadly, and I know it says women here, but the guys deplete
men as well, yeah. I mean, it's worse for women, sadly, because as you go to that time of life in your 50s, usually, you tend to lose even more collagen at a quicker rate. So whenever we lose anything, we need to supplement it, and that's what our advanced liquid collagen is that we've got for you. The thing I love about this is every serving is 10,000 milligrams.
Yeah, so it is. It's that optimum amount to help with. You might be thinking, well, what difference does it make if I lose collagen? Well, actually, that makes your skin quite saggy. It loses its elasticity. So you get the droopy jowls. You get, your skin starts to hang here. Then you get the deeper nose to mouth line. The wrinkles and lines around the eyes. Actually, the saggy skin under the arms, on the top of the knees. So visually, you see the loss of collagen, but you feel it.
You
as
also
well.
feel it when you're getting out of a low chair, or you're getting out of bed in the morning. It's in so many different parts of the body. So the benefits when you take a collagen supplement are so many, and the ingredients here are fabulous. There's lots of vitamins in here, there's hyaluronic acid in here, but if you benefited from any of these that you see here from ERC's Advanced Liquid Collagen, maybe the fact that you have less aches and pains in muscles and in joints.
I mean, that's huge, isn't it?
Huge. And
Yes,
we always
please.
say individual results will vary. People often see, as Hayley was talking about, firmer skin when it comes to taking a collagen supplement. It could be the fact that you see stronger hair or stronger nails. And like we say, with the benefits of the vitamins and the hyaluronic acid, it's sugar-free, it's a natural berry flavour, so it's really tasty.
It's a bit like a multivitamin as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, the collagen is the main thing, but when you look at the list of sort of vitamins in there, you've got vitamin B12, lots of the vitamin Bs, which is so important, vitamin D3, which is hugely important. So actually, you might think, well, actually, I don't need to take those extra capsules. I can just have a really tasty drink every morning, and it's giving me the benefit of all of that. But we have a lovely lady that comes and brings us ERC. And she spoke to us about the liquid collagen because she has so much knowledge in the product, but also with people's results.
Yeah, she works alongside liquid collagen supplements, fabulous skincare range as well. What we would say is when it comes to the liquid collagen, and lots of you are multi-order, and you'll only pay one postage.
It's like a supplement,
Yeah.
so the more you take it, the longer you take it,
Better the benefit.
better the results. It's a bit like you can't go to the gym for a day, get the body you want, and that's it, you keep it forever. You need to take it regularly. So we put ours in the fridge, and your body wants it in the morning. It tastes great cold. And lots of people actually mention energy, the energy it gives them. So better to take it earlier on in the day than later.
Here's Diane to tell us more. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years,
Yes.
and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we'll deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this
And we
is the depletion we're talking about.
and we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't
Absolutely.
we?
And it might be something as simple as, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take one shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's
isn't it?
huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only one shot.
Wow.
That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great. I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
And when you don't take it, that's when you know.
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, you know, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in 125 ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25 ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this, she's in her 80s, her next birthday she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane, where is it? And his wife Margaret, she's about 82, Margaret comes along, you got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
One single tasty shot every single morning, I would say, get into the habit, but you do need to be quick. 2/3 of the entire stock has completely sold out and gone, but actually virtually every bit of stock that we have is now in people's baskets, so you do need to check your basket out. For these, I mean, the benefits that people tell us about and the benefits you're seeing on the screen are incredible.
Yeah, and you can see less aches and pains in muscles and joints. It's not just about the way you look, it's about the way you feel. We always say individual results will vary. It could be the fact that you get firmer skin or stronger hair and nails. Remember, the ingredients are fabulous. Lots of vitamins in there as well.
Yeah, lots of B's, vitamin B's, B12, lots of vitamin D's, D3, 2 really important vitamins. Hyaluronic acid as well, which is a key word in the beauty industry. But this isn't just about the skin, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin. As you see here, it is about your muscles, your ligaments, your bones, because collagen is the glue that holds your body together. You're born full of collagen, but it does deplete, sadly, from your early 20s, and that's when you begin to look and feel old. So doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get that balance back in life? If you're lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. So it's just getting the balance back in life.
Multi-order across there, and you'll only pay one postage. The longer you take it, the better the benefits. 460-114 for our liquid collagen. That's beauty from the inside out. And now we're talking about fitness. But fitness in pieces of equipment that Fiona and her husband invent that just make it so much easier for everyone.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm actually lying down here. This could be my morning wake up. All I need to do is pick up Gym Magic, which I can actually do with one finger because it weighs less than £1, comes fully assembled, and just imagine that morning stretch in bed. Maybe it's pushing up, maybe it's just getting the legs going, because with every single move that you do with Gym Magic, you're bringing with it resistance training, you're bringing with it strength training, which I know Hayley and I have talked about. Us women, as we get to a certain age, we do need to do something for bone density, for muscle mass. Look it up. But this is the perfect way of actually stretching the body, remobilizing the body, helping with mobility with just simple moves. And as you can see, as I rotate the band round, I'm adding to resistance. So I could be sitting down here and I haven't even got out of bed, and I've already woken up my shoulder muscles. I've woken up my heart, my lungs, my calorie burning. I'm feeling more alive. I'm feeling more energized. I've woken up the leg muscles. I've woken up the core muscles. And then you could start the day with a bit more spring in your set. I mean, Hayley's just working one side of her body here. You know, maybe this is, you know, a difficulty that you can only move one side of the body. So you can actually just do a bicep curl maybe with one side. Sean is actually doing upper body for shoulder movements here. It's almost like you're swimming there. So maybe as a swimmer, you could do some simple moves. Or maybe it's you want to start practicing your golf swing. So you do your golf swing with a little bit more resistance.
Yeah.
So maybe it is that swimming that you want to build up some resistance. Whatever move you do, whatever simple, efficient, effective, I love the E words. Yeah. Efficient, effective, efficient. You're going to bring with it strength training, resistance training, whether it's the upper body. Maybe it is some legs here. Look at this. Simple moves. Every move with resistance, with strength training. It is the lower legs, it is the core muscles, it is the upper arms, all the way through the shoulder. Now, it's not just toning and strengthening and trimming and slimming, but it's also using your heart, your lungs. It's also burning calories, not just whilst you are doing this, but up to 48 hours afterwards. It's going to help you potentially sleep better at night. It's going to help you feel more energized, maybe help you feel a little less overwhelmed in a world where I think there's always lots of things to feel overwhelmed by. We know that doing any movement is going to really help keep mobility in life, help you. The other thing I love to say is help you say yes to life.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one as well. There are so many things we start saying no to. Have a look at Hayley's shoulders here. Simple moves above her arms, above her head, are activating those shoulder muscles. Just putting the arms above the head can be really difficult for us women. So actually bringing simple moves, even if it's just gentle stretching, that are going to help remobilize, help keep mobility in a really important part of the body. Just lifting the arms up, I'm having to engage the core muscles, the leg muscles. So it could just be simple moves. If you think about it, putting your seatbelt on, maybe it's putting your jacket on. There are so many things that we start not being able to do. We become prisoners of lack of mobility. But this is a perfect way of doing effortless, and I have to call it effortless stretches, but each one is bringing with it resistance training and strength training. So important for the bone density, for muscle mass, for getting the hearts going, the lungs going, for helping you feel more energized, and actually helping yourself feel better about yourself. Because you think about it, even if you're just sitting down and doing a few moves and doing a few exercises, what are you going to do? You're going to feel better about yourself. And then when the benefits come, and this is I think this is a great product for maybe for a Christmas gift as well. It's so affordable, and it is the whole of the gym in the palm of your hand. So for teenage girls and boys, it literally means you don't need to go to the gym anymore. You don't need to take a gym membership.
Perhaps you've got someone going off to university and they're not going to be able to go to a gym or afford a gym. This is their gym that they can use in their bed sit, in their accommodation. We travel with ours, Fiona.
Yeah, my daughter was stealing
all
them.
the time.
Honestly, I saw that video
On camera
afterwards, and I'm like, okay, that's but again, she was going off to college and she wanted something to use. My father uses, literally sits there just doing some gentle stretching. But I think what would be the better gift for Christmas for under £40? The gift of mobility.
I think,
and we must talk about
yes, because you will want to travel it. You will want to take it with you in the car.
Special bag that I don't design many things, but that is the special bag.
The designer bag.
It is. Who needs their designer bags? Just get this. I think it's a great little piece of kit.
And that, of course, you can split the cost with 3 payments if you're putting it in, alongside your Gym Magic. You really have got a great opportunity today to get products that could be, well, life-changing really. And the thing I love about this is it's so versatile. This could be so many different pieces of equipment at the gym. The rowing machine, who would have thought? But yes, this can be a rowing machine. But the biggest thing is, I think, it works for anybody, because when you twist the resistance bands around the actual Gym Magic, it's like you're increasing the weights.
Definitely. I mean, you could say goodbye to dumbbells, because this could be your 5-pound dumbbell, rotate it once, your 10-pound dumbbell.
And it does alter it so much.
Exactly. So basically it allows it to strengthen with you. It could be your core twist. It can be, I was getting on the floor, because again, one of my friend's husbands said, I want to go to the gym because I like to do the rowing machine. You obviously can't do the rowing machine with your Gym Magic. So I got down.
There it is.
Well, to be honest, I can. I can change the resistance on it. I can do the core strength. I can do my leg lifts. I could do some assisted sit-ups. So I can do a hell of a lot more than the rowing machine. And he was like, okay, you win.
Is he still a friend?
Well, you know what? He is a divorced husband now, because he wasn't nice. He wasn't nice about my Gym Magic until he realised it could do the rowing machine, and no, off. He is gone.
He's been deleted.
He's off the Christmas list.
Yes.
And don't forget, there's great inspiration for you when it comes to Gym Magic. You've got the wall chart that has the 15 favourite exercises. Well, the old 15
No,
favourite.
I know. I've got like
Not anymore.
150. Every time you guys do something different, I'm like, I've got to read
It's got 15 great exercises.
Yes, yeah.
But we keep getting more favourites and finding different ways
I
to
know,
use it.
exactly.
But that'll be a great start for you to have a little nosy.
That is
at
just
those.
the start, because you see on the details it says online videos. You've got links that you can go to where there's a beginner's workout, an intermediate workout, an advanced workout. There's even a seated workout, all with Fiona talking you through all the different kinds of exercises that you can do. Here's the advanced one, just to give you an idea of some of the kind of workouts that are there. And this is great inspiration to keep you going and growing with Gym Magic.
Definitely. I mean, to be honest, I think if you kind of receive a product, it's great, but we do need to hold the hands of our customers. Otherwise, you're there holding it thinking, what am I going to do with this? So they're all 10-minute routines. I like to call them routines. And they're all to do with activating, strengthening, toning the lower body, the upper body, which obviously you can watch it and then you can choose what you want to do. Maybe it is the buttocks you want to do. Maybe it's just the upper arms you want to do. But maybe it is just effortless stretches. But also you want the resistance training, you want the strength training. This is the perfect way of stretching, which I believe is the golden nugget of, fitness, which most of us forget, but doing effortless stretches, each of them bringing with it resistance and strength training. So perfect way to just, keep saying yes to life.
Absolutely, age strong, and perhaps you're someone in their teens, perhaps you got someone in their 20s that loves to exercise. This honestly is the whole gym in the palm of your hand, but what you do need to do is check your basket through. Absolutely incredible value for money. A gym for £39. My gym is £69 a month. They keep sneaking it up. I went back because they offered me a really good price, and then they keep adding up a little bit. And my director keeps telling me that's 800 and how much? £28 a year. And I didn't even go this month. And last month I only went twice, I think, because you're time poor, whereas you've got time for all Fiona's products because they're right there in your home. And this is a definite must-have. Always hearing about how important steps are in your everyday. And just go onto the internet and put, it's 2,000 steps a day good for me, and just look at the health benefits. But perhaps you don't like going out and about. Perhaps the pavements aren't great. It's dark now, isn't it, morning and night? I think we move even less now through
Well, we don't go out as much. We hibernate more. We're at home more. So home exercise equipment, I think, is invaluable. Now, this is a stepper that can be used independently on its own. But if you have got the LegMaster with us tonight, or you've bought the LegMaster in the past, because you've sold a few LegMasters.
We certainly have. We sold 5 million. We did create this to go over a LegMaster, but it is absolutely brilliant to use it sitting down, because as you can see here, we have got the resistance here. This is a spring that basically is going to give a little bit of resistance on the way back, and a little bit of support. So you could actually start, if you wanted to, again, how many times can you take steps with just one foot? You can't. So it's a perfect way of bringing steps in to your home. And again, I do about 140 of these in a minute, just at this pace. So that would give me probably 7,000 if I'm watching an hour documentary or an hour film. You can actually turn it around the other way if you want to as well, and that can then be used in a different way where it really does activate the calf muscles.
Oh gosh,
so you can use it both ways round. Again, it sits over every LegMaster. If you're one of the lucky people who got the LegMaster tonight, this will sit over it. It is designed specifically to go over it, but also if you're one of the 5 million people who bought LegMasters in the past, it can sit over it. But you can obviously use it standing up without the LegMaster. Maybe hold on to the wall, hold on to the side
chair
of
or
the
something.
sofa. But the most important thing is just get those steps.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
think if you
important.
work from home, that could be under your desk. We do a lot of sitting. We sit and watch TV. We sit and watch a movie for hours. This could be, without even thinking, whilst you're watching your favourite soap, you could do thousands of steps.
It's that active sitting that you talk about. I love what you say, interrupt your sitting. I think
Yes.
that's
Well,
great.
honestly, I've done so many shows for, I mean, gosh, nearly 25 years, and I've always said, get off the sofa. Get off the sofa. The sofas are killing you. I remember going to Australia and seeing the 4 things that are going to kill you in Australia, and I'm thinking it's a great white shark, and I'm thinking, well, this could help you run away, swim away, you know. The brown snake, again, better mobility. The little redback spider, I was thinking, well, I think you'd be a bit unlucky if you, like, trod on that. And the next thing was like an empty sofa, and I'm thinking, was that part of the... And then I thought, no, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Too much sitting is really bad for you.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there thinking, OK, we need to get you people off the sofa. But now I say, no, stay on the sofa. But interrupt your sitting. Because actually doing this, I'm probably going to get a little bit out of breath because actually it is really activating, strengthening all these leg muscles. You're doing it far faster than me, but it does get the heart going, the lungs going. You can do it whilst you're sitting down, which again, maybe you could be on a Teams call. Maybe you're just working away. I clocked myself at doing 150 steps, which over an hour would be 7,000.
Gosh.
And actually it's not difficult. It's very silent, no electricity. Very low impact. Again, you could just use one leg at a time. And if you want to, again, if you were sadly not able to get the LegMaster, you could obviously stand up. You could just hold on to a sofa and you can actually just get the steps in. So
Or
it
have
can
a
be used.
dining chair.
Yeah, or just holding
that'd
onto
be
the wall.
ideal.
You know, holding onto the side of a chair. We always recommend you hold on to something, which is why we created it to go over the LegMaster. So again, if you got the LegMaster, pop this in the basket as well, because then you get the forward movement as well as the lateral movement. So then I actually feel 360 degrees, you're covered because you've got the forward, you've got the lateral, and that life moves in different ways. But it is a nice little add-on. Again, one of the 5 million people, you can put it over every LegMaster, but also just use it whilst you're watching.
The resistance, just, you know, working as sat down, I can really feel it in my shins, my calves, all up the thighs.
Yeah. Whole of the leg.
All the way
And then
through.
again on your core. And it really has some great resistance on it.
Yeah, it's a
Like you
nice
say, you
amount
could
of resistance.
do the
because-
one.
Exactly. You kind of have the resistance pushing it down, but then it gives you a little assistance coming back again. So you can actually do it at quite a fast, almost to the level of a jog, or it could just be gentle steps because you're not doing anything. I mean, have a look at the spring there. That is your resistance training. That is your strength training. But we're talking moderate intensity aerobic activity here. This is cardiovascular, which for many people can help reduce the risk of, you know, having a stroke and heart disease. It can also help regulate type 2 diabetes and cholesterol and all those really important things that suddenly you get to an age where you've got, like, I always feel like I'm going through the freeway of life or the motorway of life, and you get these kind of billboards kind of coming and saying, have you got high blood pressure? Have you got cholesterol? What about this? There's bone density, muscle, all these things that you're thinking, goodness me, how on earth am I ever going to deal with that? Well, movement, resistance training, strength training, which actually every product we have, whether it's Gym Magic, whether it's the Stepper, whether it's the LegMaster, Cardio Core, Squeeze Magic, we are giving you the opportunity of doing resistance training, strength training whilst you're sitting down.
And all those benefits that we talk about. Obviously, we never make any claims, and when it comes to any kind of fitness, but
we know movement.
Yeah,
we know movement
helps.
Perhaps you've been to the doctors and said you've got to move more. Perhaps you know you need to make some changes, but it's a little bit daunting, isn't it? What do you do? Because I think a lot of us find a gym. You'd never go to a gym. You'd find that really intimidating. Fiona, only for a glass of water. That's the only time.
Free coffee.
No, it's a free coffee now.
Free coffee.
I'm thinking how many free things would actually get me there.
What
Free
would get you
membership.
in?
I'm not sure free membership would.
I think for so many, it's daunting, isn't it? And I think we fail with so many things when we do look at things, or we get a piece of exercise equipment and you get it home and you open the box and you've got to put it together and you don't even know where to start, and then you've got to be on it for an hour. This is something that'll fit into your everyday. This is under your desk while you're working. This is at your feet whilst you're watching your favourite soap, while you're watching a movie. You could so easily get hundreds, thousands of steps in, and just go onto the internet and put is 2,000 steps a day good for me. You will be. There's so much we can't say. But actually walking those steps is so important. And perhaps you don't walk very well. Perhaps that you're not going to go out walking through the winter, especially. It's dark, it's miserable, it's wet, it's cold. This is in your home. Getting you warmed up first thing in the morning. Perhaps get up in the morning, have a cup of tea, sit down and get those legs moving. And you will feel, not only is it like you're doing those steps, because you've got that resistance, you'll really feel that resistance on those shins, on the calves, on all of the leg muscles, working into that core as well with a simple step. But again, what you must do is put it into your basket. Hugely busy. Remember, this can be used independently, but if you are going to use it standing, just perhaps hang on to a chair or something. But if you do have a LegMaster, if you've been one of the lucky people to manage to get a LegMaster with us before it sells out, you can put it on top and over your LegMaster. So it is that perfect marriage as well. But what you must do tonight is check baskets through, because we are hugely busy on everything. I think we all know we need to make change, and I think we all realise now the winter's here again that we've stopped moving even more, and it's so bad for us. We're meant to move. Our bodies were designed when we were created. There weren't cars, or nobody worked in an office. Everybody worked the land. Everyone was physical, and now we don't move enough, and our bodies, sadly, they need to move. And I think all of us struggle to get balance in life. And this is something that just so easily, again, fits into your everyday. And that's why Fiona's products are so successful. You can check everything out on our website. But what you must do is check everything out, because we are having a lot of sellouts. So grab this, put it in your basket, check it through. Something else that's extremely busy is our collagen as well. This show is all about, well, very much feeling good about yourself from outside in and inside out. And our liquid collagen from ERC is, oh gosh, an amazing product. This is all about collagen that I know we all think it's in a cream, it's in an injection, but actually when you're born, your body is full of collagen. It's the glue that holds your body together. But sadly, you deplete collagen from a really early age, from your 20s. And that depletion of collagen, and it is the men as well. The chart says ladies, it says women, because we do lose a lot more quicker in our 50s. But the guys lose collagen as well. And you'll notice it when you look in the mirror. It's the sagginess to your skin. You get those droopy jowls, and then you get those very deep nose to mouth lines, because everything seems to be dropping sort of south. And then you get the lines and wrinkles. So that's your visual look of you losing collagen. But actually, it's in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments, so you can feel old.
Where you feel when you get up from a low chair, or you go to sit down on a low chair, or when you get up first thing in the morning, that ooh and that ah moment, and those noises you start to make when you're getting out of those low chairs. If you lose collagen naturally, we need to replace it, and that's what this is. Yeah, it's a collagen supplement.
If you went to the doctors and you were lacking in iron, they'd advise you to take an iron capsule. If you were just thirsty, to get the balance right, you'd go and get yourself a glass of water. So if you're losing collagen and it's creating you to feel old and making you look old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get that
Balance, isn't it?
in your body back.
And it's all about the benefits that you might achieve from taking a collagen supplement because of all the things that you lose. So maybe you'll get better, firmer skin. It could be that you'll get stronger hair and nails, or it could be the fact that you get less aches and pains in your muscles and joints. We always say individual results vary. The great thing about this collagen is it's an advanced liquid collagen. So it's quickly absorbed. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving, and that's really important that you look up the optimum amount of collagen when you're taking a collagen supplement. And the price is brilliant here as well. It's $29.99. If you multi-order, that's what we would always recommend you do when it comes to supplements, because the longer you take it, the better the benefits that you will see, and lots of you are multi-ordering, and just one postage to pay.
Yeah, it's like any supplement. You can't, the longer you take it, the better. So do if you can, and we're hearing most of you are multi-ordering, and order it whilst we have the stock. It's another product that sells out time and time again. We sold out actually a few nights ago, but they have managed to get more stock back. But that stock is getting very, very low, and every bit of stock is in people's baskets already. So now we're in a situation where it's going to be more people ordering than stock is available, and we're about to hit limited stock.
This could be another item that sells out on the show. Remember, already had 2, approaching 3 sellouts. This could make 4 sellouts on the live show. So multi-order 460114 is the item number. And we were lucky enough and are lucky enough to work with a lady called Diane from ERC. She brings us great skincare, but she also comes to tell us about this fabulous supplement. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we'll deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only 1 shot. Wow. That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
Absolutely. And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or 2, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in one 25ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this. She's in her 80s. Her next birthday, she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane. Where is it? And his wife Margaret, so she's about 82. Margaret comes along. You got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
I think that's another reason why it is so popular. One single shot a day, a really tasty drink that just has so many benefits, and looking at the benefits right here.
Yeah, and if you already take lots of capsules, the great thing is with this, it's not extra capsules, it's that gorgeous drink first thing in the morning, just that shot. 10,000 milligrams, as Hayley said, quick absorption, and if you benefited from anything that you see here, less aches and pains in muscles and joints, firmer skin, stronger hair and nails, it's hyaluronic acid that's in there, lots of vitamins in there.
Yeah, a lot of vitamin B's, B12, which is really a key vitamin. Vitamin D's, D3, which again I think is an essential vitamin. So it might become your multivitamin and your collagen all at the same time. And get into the habit of taking it every day at the same sort of time. And I would say put it in the fridge and take it in the morning, because loads of people, it should be another circle on that chart actually, loads of people say that it gives them energy. So first thing in the morning, give you that kickstart today, better than any cup of coffee. And do multi-order, because one bottle, I think, the longer you take it as a supplement, the better the results. But actually, when you've taken that one bottle, lots of people start to notice a difference with their nails and their hair. And you'll think, oh gosh, why didn't I get another bottle? I should have got. So do multi-order if you can, whilst the stock is there as well, because stock-wise, I know we're getting really...
Well, yeah, we're over-allocated now, so more of you trying to order than the stock we have remaining. Last time we did it on a show a few nights ago, it sold out completely, managed to get some more stock. But
which is unusual, actually, to get it back so quick.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So 460-114, multi-order. We are limited stock there, so confirm your orders and check out. 2 sellouts across the show already. I think it'll probably be 3 or 4 sellouts by the end.
It's like a limited stock show now.
It is, yeah. We've got Fiona Summers with us, who brings us a fabulous range of fitness equipment. The Gym Magic, again, is another favourite, and it's so affordable, Fiona. This so a great gift, isn't it?
Definitely. It's the perfect way to bring in effortless stretches, but ones that bring with them resistance training, strength training, whether you're standing, sitting, lying. It literally is versatile with a capital V. It is the perfect way to offer somebody the whole of the gym in the palm of the hand. maybe for a gift of, instead of giving them an actual gift of a gym membership, which was, how much is yours? 800 and...
£828 a year, £69 a month.
Instead of
I bet if you broke that down by visits.
Exactly. So if you only go 3 times, that's a huge amount on each session.
Yeah.
But this is something which would replace the set of dumbbells, because actually just with one rotation round, you're adding intensity. So you've actually added a few pounds.
So clever.
And another few pounds. And again, a rotation is another few pounds. Maybe you want to do some core twists. Maybe it's doing the seatbelt on in the car, or putting your jacket on that you have lost mobility around here. You're trying to slim down the oblique muscles. Maybe, like you mentioned, it's the triceps. It's those dinner lady arms.
Area.
So this is a perfect way to help remobilize or have mobility in the upper body, as well as trying to tone these triceps. Maybe it is your buttocks. Maybe you're thinking, actually, when I was on the beach in the summer, my buttocks were a little bit too far south. So whatever, or maybe it is just a gentle core back, or doing your legs. I mean, that is I'm going to have a go at trying that. So basically, Sean's doing his upper body. He's doing shoulder presses and bicep curls. I've done my core muscles. You've done your legs. I've done the triceps. I've done the buttocks. But actually, I haven't moved. We haven't moved from this set. We haven't gone to a gym. We haven't taken out your huge gym membership that you pay. And look at these muscles. These muscles, the gym donation it would be for me. But have a look at the muscles that are being activated here. So perfect for helping to slim, tone, strengthen. Perfect for resistance training, strength training. Perfect for burning calories, releasing happy dolphins. So if you're having like overwhelming moments, happy dolphins can really help. Perfect for boosting energy. So many people I know go, oh, I can't do any fitness because I'm just too tired. Well, we know that movement does boost the energy. Have a look at these upper body parts of Hayley, the shoulders, the muscles there being activated, toned, strengthened, just by simple stretches above your head, but magical, effortless, efficient, effective stretches that you could be doing sitting, standing. Just a gentle move like this. Pick it up. You've got resistance here. We know we need resistance, just gentle moving. Don't think there's nothing you can do. I think with all our products, and especially Gym Magic, don't think there's nothing you do and it's just too late. This is the perfect way of doing effortless stretches, or if you want to mimic every move in a gym, which we have just done, but we haven't taken out the gym membership, we haven't got in the car, we haven't had to wear anything special, we haven't had to pay a membership or pay for petrol. This is the perfect way of standing. It could be sitting, and like with all our products, we like to hold your hand through keeping your interest in the product. So we have 4, I wouldn't say exercise, I would say routines of stretches, which come with it. So it is a beginner, an intermediate, advanced, and a seated. I also have my fabulous 15 moves that I have wanted to change about 20 times, because every time I do a show, I think I have a new favourite 15, or I have different favourite 15. Fabulous Gym Magic bag, which I don't design a lot of our stuff, but I designed that because I really like the fact that I can just bob it in that. Take it to the beach, take it to friends. My kids have stolen all of my bags and my products because they're like, Mum, we can't afford a gym membership. We live in an apartment. We're at college. We want to keep fit and not take out that gym membership. But also, just if you think about it, that first morning stretch as you're lying in bed, very small. Look at this. Literally, it's soft, super spongy, lovely designed so that you are going to want to pick it up. It weighs less than £1. I can literally hold it with one finger. It comes in one piece, because if it came in 2, I would definitely be losing half of it. But the perfect way of starting the morning is with that effortless stress, but one that brings with it resistance training, strength training. It's going to wake up your upper body. Maybe then you just want to sit on the side of the bed, wake up the biceps, wake up the core muscle, make up the leg muscles. Basically, just get the heart going, the lungs going, release the endorphins, wake up every muscle in the body so that you're ready to go on a slightly higher level than you would be if you were just plopping out of bed thinking, oh, I feel stiff, oh, nothing is moving in the way I want it to. This is the perfect way of just you know, being able to start the day with more of a spring in your step.
And it's so versatile for everybody, whether it is just that early morning stretch, but then you can increase that resistance. So it does feel like you're using heavier weights. Resistance training, it's all about strength, but you know, bone density, muscle mass. And this honestly is a great way to work out the whole of the body, because it can be so many different pieces of gym equipment in one easy piece of equipment that we travel with.
Yeah, we could take it whenever we go on holiday. We took it when we went to Portugal this summer, and our friends were like, oh my goodness, so everybody used it. It is that multi-purpose bit of gym equipment.
One of our friends, her dad owns a gym. And they're
it's a weightlifting gym, it's not a regular gym.
And she was blown away of how it does increase the weight as you twizzle the band. So all of a sudden, that's why it's going to work for everybody. You know, it can be as easy or it can be as difficult. So if I twizzle that band round, honestly, you ready? It really then increases what you're doing. So working those muscles so quickly and easily, but I've just increased the intensity. But then I can loosen it so it can be easier, or I can tighten it just by twisting the band. And that can be the whole body workout. So whether it is the upper body, not only was I working the arms and I could feel it on the chest, you feel it on the back fat. It'll turn into a rowing machine if you wish. Working those legs, I was sort of cycling with it, sat on the sofa. You could be doing the horrible back area of the arms that goes so nasty as we age. And this is you at home in your pajamas, like we saw in that clip. You don't need a gym outfit. You don't have to wash your hair. You don't have to brush your teeth. You don't have to look good. All you need to do is use this. First thing in the morning, have a big stretch with it, and then actually use it just to get everything working, everything moving. But then this could be for your teenage kids, or perhaps you've got nephews and nieces, perhaps you've got grandchildren to buy for. Perhaps it's kids going off to university and they're going to really miss the gym. They can't afford a gym at university. This is their gym in their room. We travel with this hand on heart wherever we go on holiday. It used to be the first thing I packed was some, you know, a lot of pair of shoes. This is the first thing we pack. I usually put mine into Sean's bag, but we share it, so it's fair. But honestly, we would not go anywhere without it, because it's getting that balance in life. And if you can get into the habit of using something every day, again, it's getting that balance, getting that strength back. Perhaps you want to get trimmer, perhaps you want to get fitter. Perhaps someone said to you, you need to move more. Perhaps you're struggling with everyday things. Bags are too heavy for you now. Your legs aren't as strong as they used to be. Again, it's helping you, but then you could be really into your weights, but perhaps you travel and you have to stay in hotels a lot and they never have a gym, or when you get back from work at 9 o'clock at night, the gym's shut. You've got your own gym in your bag. Honestly, it's phenomenal. And price-wise, you can't go wrong. My gym membership a month, £69. Your price, £39, and that is your gym for every day of the year, every year for as long as you wish to use it, because again, you won't outgrow it because you can increase the intensity as you twist the bands. 456359 is your item number, and what you must do now is check your baskets through, because we are just so busy this morning. So many sellouts already, and this will be that next one to go. Or will it be first? I'm not sure. We've got a couple of items. They're all very close and disappearing. And something else, we're all about feeling better about yourself today, and this is from sort of outside in and also inside out. We've got our collagen that lots of you are putting into the basket alongside the products with Fiona. Oh my word, this is limited stock as well. So we're down to the very last of the stock. And collagen, Sean, so important, because collagen is in our bodies, and we lose collagen as we age from our early 20s. And we see it because we see the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin. But because it's in our bones, our muscles, our ligaments, we feel it as well.
It naturally depletes. You can see here this chart how it increases the older we get in depletion. For women, especially in their 50s, around the menopause time, it increases even more. But it's the same for men. Collagen naturally depletes from our mid-20s. So with anything, if it depletes, we need a supplement.
If you're looking in the mirror and you think, oh God, what's happened to my skin? You know, and you hold your skin, you're like that. Oh, you see a photo and you're like, oh, I used to look like that. What's happened? Well, sadly, it's us aging. Perhaps you're getting those deep nose to mouth lines, which make you look miserable, but also, again, look old. Perhaps it's the lines and wrinkles around your face. That's the collagen depletion. But in your body, it's your bones, your muscles, your ligaments. When we're born, we're full of collagen, because I think lots of people think, it's in a cream. It's good for us.
Or injections.
Yeah, it's good for us. But we're full of it when we're born.
Naturally,
But sadly, we do lose it from our early 20s, which is a depressing age to age from.
It certainly is.
A bit early, isn't it?
So like with anything, if we lose it, we need to replace it. And that's what we've got with the ERC liquid collagen supplement for you. The benefits that you could achieve by taking a collagen supplement. Well, take a look at just some of these. And we always say individual results will vary, but wouldn't you like it if you got less aches and pains in muscles and joints? Wouldn't you like it if it perhaps gave you firmer skin? It might give you stronger hair and nails. Now, this is a quick collagen absorption. It's 100% natural flavour. It's sugar-free. It's natural berry. Keep it in the fridge. Take it first thing in the morning. Make it part of your daily routine. And you're also going to benefit from the fabulous ingredients. Great vitamins in here. There's hyaluronic acid in here. And the longer you take a supplement, the better the benefits you're going to see.
Yeah, it's like any supplement. You can't take it. They always would say take it at least for 3 months. So it's a bit like going to the gym. You can't go a couple of days, get the body you want, and that's it. You're finished. It's getting into the habit of taking it every day. And the best time I think to take it, and lots of people say the same, is in a morning, because lots of people comment on the energy it gives them as well. And we like it cold out the fridge. So if you get into the habit of that's the first thing you have each day, your body will want it because it does taste so good.
You get used to taking it. Now, we work alongside Diane from ERC. She brings us this fabulous supplement. When it comes to collagen, well, let's let Diane to explain what it's all about. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we'll deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage, isn't it?
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only 1 shot. Wow. That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
Absolutely. And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in 125ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take 1 shot each and every day. and it's the 25 mil. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible,
Just in
isn't
one.
it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not
Yes.
just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this, she's in her 80s, her next birthday she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is
Love it.
86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane, where is it? And his wife Margaret, so she's about 82, Margaret comes along, you got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7,
Oh, wow.
B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear
All
constantly
vitamins.
our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting
Why are they
again?
growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
And doesn't that make sense, natural in the system, getting that balance back? Because sadly, we're full of collagen when we're born, but we lose collagen from our early 20s, and we start to see that in our skin, and we start to feel that in our bones, our muscles, our ligaments. So how great that one tasty drink, I would say take it every single morning, get in the habit of a morning, that you could have these incredible benefits.
And it is tasty, so you're not adding another capsule. It's that sugar-free taste. First thing in the morning, like Hayley says, straight out of the fridge. If you gained any of the benefits that you see here, less aches and pains in muscles and joints, firmer skin, stronger hair and nails, it's quick absorption, it's 10,000 milligrams per serving, and it's 100% natural flavouring. So it's really tasty, but it's super limited in stock. 460114 if you want to take that. We would always say multi-order.
Yeah.
The longer you take it, the better the benefits you'll see.
Yeah, and it's when you stop taking it that you notice and you think, oh my goodness, you feel old, again, and you look in the mirror and you think, I look tired, why am I looking tired? And think, oh, I'm not taking my collagen. It is just getting that balance back. If you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule, it makes sense. And if you were thirsty, you'd go and get yourself a glass of water. So if losing collagen is making you look and feel old, honestly, it makes sense to take it. And there's so many people promoting collagens. But remember, it is all about the amount of collagen, which tick here. And it's also about, like you were saying, perhaps you don't want to take more capsules. It's a really tasty, easy drink to take. And do take it first thing in the morning, because loads of people comment on the energy it gives them.
And it's quick absorption because it's a liquid collagen and it's really tasty, like we say. So 460114, if you want to get that, get it quickly and confirm your orders and check out. Fiona Summers is with us. She brings us a great range of fitness equipment. Our first two lines that we brought you sold out. We've got lots of limited stocks. We do have the Gym Magic, but there are so many of you going for it right now. If you want to make sure you get it, because of the sellouts we've had on the show, confirm your orders right now. At £39, this is such a versatile bit of kit. It's literally a gym in the palm of your hand, Fiona.
Oh, it is. And actually, a lot of people say to me, come on, just a couple of minutes, show me what it can do. So let's just do a few moves that maybe it is your upper body that you want to do. This is a classic bicep. It's in a very safe, literally weighs 1 pound. Maybe it's the triceps. We talk about those dinner ladies' arms.
Yes,
maybe it's
that's
the triceps.
brilliant.
that you want to do. Maybe like Sean's doing a shoulder press. That is a shoulder press you could do. You could do a bench press out the front. Every time you pick this up, it has got resistance bands. It's got strengthening. It's got muscle mass, bone density, ways of helping. Just have a look at that and you'll be able to see that the resistance bands are going to help with that. Maybe it is doing your buttocks. Maybe your buttocks are heading too far down your trousers. Things don't feel the same way as it is. Maybe it is your core muscles, just a gentle upper body movement. Maybe it is doing the seat belt. Maybe it is putting your jacket on that you need to work on. You're actually working on shoulder mobility. Maybe it's reaching up to that top shelf that you just can't do anymore. That is great for the upper shoulders. We're actually using this literally standing here. We haven't gone to the gym. We haven't taken out a gym membership. We haven't put any special clothes on. We haven't even moved our feet. And we've done the upper body. We've done the lower body. We've done the biceps, the triceps. We've done the core muscles. We've done the leg muscles. We've strengthened, toned, slimmed. We've burnt calories. We've released endorphins. We've used our heart and our lungs. We're feeling super energized. It's after 3 o'clock, nearly 3 o'clock in the morning, and we are feeling wide awake. Why? Because we're doing some moves. Now, you can use this in a very, very beginner way. We have 4 different workouts. They're movements, which are going to last 10 minutes long, the beginner, the intermediate, the advanced, and the seated. I'm there to hold your hand. I'm not just going to say, here you go, pick out your gym magic, off you go. It's a perfect way of looking at it. The 15 favorites, which every time I come here, I really feel I need to change, but that's a way of just having it on the wall. Gym magic bag, I actually created that. There aren't many fitness pieces of equipment that I check, but I just
But it's so portable. That's so handy. Throw it in the back of the car, put it in your suitcase.
It is. I know my daughter stole mine by taking it to college. Maybe it's just taking some little steps, but each step is bringing with it a little bit of resistance. Maybe it's just doing a bit of dancing in front of the television. Maybe it's sitting down. This was actually created for me by my husband because I had a problem with my shoulder. The shoulder then created pain at night. I then couldn't sleep. He said, look, there's some resistance bands. And I know you can buy resistance bands. You can get them where they're long, they're short, they're fat, they're red.
Oh, they're too complicated.
You're supposed to put on but no, I just wanted something that's easy, efficient and effective. He created this so that I could just do that first morning stretch, but a stretch that brings with it resistance, strengthening, remobilizing, better mobility. So now I can sleep well at night. I've actually can put my hands above my head, but maybe this is something you could do first thing in the morning. You just grab it from under. I actually have one here before, a bit like on Blue Peter. This one I made earlier. And you could just do that first morning stretch in the morning. You could actually wake up your legs by a little bit of resistance. You could actually just do a little bit of a bicep curl. You could get your core muscles going. And even before you got out of bed, you're feeling a little bit more awake. You could actually say, tick, I've done my fitness this day. Tick, I've done my stretching.
It's the best way to start a day. It'll give you that kickstart for the day. When you've exercised first thing, when you've stretched, when you've worked those muscles, it really does, I think, give you a better outlook on the day. For me, I've got a clearer head. I'm energized to get things done. And the great thing is you can be anywhere. Perhaps you're having to work and stay in hotels. This is your gym that you travel with.
And we do, don't we, if we go away?
Always when we go away.
And it's so versatile, so many different kinds of exercise. So versatile because you can change that resistance, so you can make it harder work depending on the different workouts that you do. And it's so affordable at £39. Remember, you get the wall chart, there's 15 exercises there. Then you also get the links to those video workouts. You've got beginner, intermediate, advanced and seated there.
Definitely. It's for everybody. I think so many people say, look, it's too late. I'm going to stop doing things because, I can't do anything. This is a perfect way of just bringing effortless stretches. Stretches are so good for us, but how many of us do stretches? I don't think many people do stretches, but these are magical stretches that bring with them resistance training, strength training, calorie burning, toning, trimming, getting the heart going, the endorphins, making yourself feel more awake, but they're just simple stretches. So that's a perfect way to start. Or there is the seated workout. You have your friend who is in a wheelchair, but she's able to do her strengthening and toning. I'm actually standing on the Gym Magic now and just doing some upper body stretches all the way out, because maybe it is just doing that seat belt or the looking back in the rear view mirror when you're driving, or maybe it's putting the coat on. There are certain things in life you just stop doing because you just can't move in the same way. We got to move, but I think whatever move you do with this is bringing with it some huge health benefits that are going to help all of us say yes to life. And it's just coming to that time of year for gift giving. What is the better gift?
Brilliant.
Better gift of better mobility to your loved ones, but actually more importantly to yourself, because if you're anything like me, if I stop doing something, the whole world, the whole family falls apart.
Everything
honestly.
stops.
That's it. You got to look after yourself, especially if you're the one that does all the looking after everybody else.
Nobody can do it for you. If you think about it, nobody can make you strong or can make you better mobile or can make you more strong on your feet than yourself.
Yeah.
You are the only person that can do it.
And I think we realise that, but I think sometimes we find it daunting. You know, what do I do? I'm not going to go to a gym.
Where do I start?
You don't need to go to a gym. No. This is your gym at home. It's so versatile. You can get a whole body workout. It can be a rowing machine, you know, it could be a cycling machine. It could be actual weights because you can increase the weight. But what you must do is check your baskets through. If you want it, only now as long as stocks last. And talking about stock, our collagen, oh dear. It's super limited.
Yeah, we've just got to remind you of the details because you can still jump the queue and add it to your basket. There are so many more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining.
Our next sell-out this.
Double the amount of people trying to order than the stock that we've got left. So 460114, if you're not sure what collagen is, well, we lose collagen naturally.
Collagen's in your body. It's the glue that holds your body together. And as you lose collagen, and guys and girls, it's just ladies lose it quicker in their 50s, you do actually then start to see that you're old because you lose the elasticity in your skin, so you get the droopy jowls, the deeper nose to line mouths, the lines and wrinkles. But it's also in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments. So you feel old when you get out of a low chair or when you get up in the morning. So if losing collagen is making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get the balance back? And why take loads of capsules when you can have a really, honestly tasty drink that we just take every single morning? And it's also not only collagen, full of loads of great vitamins as well.
Yeah, each serving is 10,000 milligrams as well, which is really important when you're looking around at collagens. 10,000 milligrams is that optimum amount, and that's per serving. We would say multi-order if you can. If the stock's still there, you will pay just one postage. So 460114. And think of the benefits, because some of the benefits that you could achieve, things like less aches and pains in muscles and joints, firmer skin, stronger hair and nails, hyaluronic acid in there, multivitamins across the board there. Please confirm your orders and check out whatever you are shopping for.
Yeah, check your basket out for the collagen. I think it will sell out just after the show. And then do check everything out on Shop on TV. We've had so many sellouts and everything's still extremely busy. Think about gifts, but what you need to do is please check those baskets out whilst the stock is available. It's been really great to have your company. It's been fabulous to have Fiona with us. We haven't had Fiona with us for a little while, and actually the LegMaster, we sold out, was it in half an hour? And we haven't had that since June. Cardio Core then sold out.
I'm sorry, I need to bring more products in.
Yes,
before
please.
Christmas, I will be back.
She'll be back.
Can't wait. Thank you as always.
Thank you, Fiona.
But if you have got anything in a basket, please do check it through. It's been a bit of a morning this morning.
Yeah, keep shopping after the hour if you can, if the stock's still there. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow night. Again, huge thank you to Fiona. Thank you to you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, invest in yourself. Check your baskets out. See you later.